Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
That's right. In this cruel world. Cheers and ta-da! Thank you very much. Welcome to the Shenanigans. Wait, wrong button. Not end broadcast. There we go. Nice. Dusty, still kicking it. Good to see you, my friend. Hilarious. For me, Friday and then rolling into this morning. Absolutely hilarious streams going on. And I think that's what it's about. Having a whole lot of fun. I mean, Lego is what it is. It's great on its own, but sometimes as an inquisitive nerd, I get bored and I like to have some fun with it. So appreciate it. James knows exactly what I'm talking about. He was there the whole time. Hopefully you got a giggle out of it at least once or twice, James. I thought it was funny. Cliff, congratulations, Cliff. Rock on another long-ass live stream, as we like to call them. Beetlejuice, good to see you, man. Richard, nice. Dusty, James. So, my desk is still a mess. I'm not really working on one project as much as I got a whole lot. And I find when I'm watching live streams, that's when it's best for me to start sorting. So, that's what I did, and I'm getting there. I had this full of random crappy poly bags in different sets, mixed matched. So we're getting down, and I find as I'm sorting parts, I get ideas. I don't want to bore you with just parts. We got a vintage castle set we can tune up. We got another mock here going on we can work on. Rock on. A whole lot going on this weekend, Saturday. That's why it is the Shenanigans. A whole lot going on. It's a buffet of live streams, if you will. Pretty much take your pick and see who's who, where's where, and what your flavor is. And Hobby Hooligan, how's it going, Kevin? Now this is the creamy smooth content I subscribe for. Exactly. And we'll still have our new segment. It's all bullshit. That's how the Shenanigans works, where I pick some topic to rant and rave or something that's on my mind. I'm going to play it off last week's Where's the Money Going, right? My rant and rave, it's all bullshit. Where's the money going? As a taxpayer, when all you hear is underfunded, tax increase, new tax, carbon tax, 1 foot in front of the other because I'm a walking human being tax. Where's it all going? Did it go to Pfizer? Did it go to Johnson & Johnson? So we're going to play off that one from last week on It's All Bullshit. Nice. Everyone's saying hello. Much appreciated, Beetlejuice. Good to see ya. Richard, you look up that casino. Hospital was legit, by the way. That hospital is legit. Excuse me, I haven't looked up that casino. Frog in my throat. Where's my coffee? And it is just coffee in there. Yo, Hive. Happy weekend. Hopefully the weekend's treating you right. It's been a blast so far. This has been a good weekend. I had a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun every weekend streaming, but this weekend was definitely a lot of fun. It was good for the soul in a lot of ways. It's not even over yet. That's right. We still got Good Morning Brick World. We still got Bricking with the Dads. You're a funny guy, Bud Chop. You're a funny guy. Chop Sidious. I saw your gram message. I can definitely do that. Nice. Sweet. Yeah, I was wondering. I looked at that again. I don't know, mid-afternoon. I don't know if it said red or not. I was like, damn, did he see this? It's like, this is too good. I was like, I'll have to remind him if he didn't see it. So I'm glad you did. Damn, I should almost just put like a invite in the chat there, shouldn't I? It's always funny to see who shows up late night sometimes when I do this. I've had some interesting cats roll through. Oh, wrong one. I've had some interesting cats roll through the alley. Windows started popping up. I hit a wrong button. Windows started popping up. It was dangerous. All right, there you go. In case anyone's bored, wants to hang out, chit chat while I sort this last little bit. Actually, you know what I want to do? Kevin, while you're here, because you saved the day with this, you sent these panels, and I bought this complete 100% non-complete set from Brick World Chicago, and it was missing a couple key points, and one was a panel, and the other was a couple shields, which I'm sure I got elsewhere down the road, but I don't have that panel, man. You saved the day. Steve! Good to see you, Steve. It's nice to go where everybody knows your name, eh? Okay. Oh, yes. Good score. It was the one with the arch. No, get in there, sucker. There we go. Chef, good to see you, my friend. Happy Saturday. Sidious, good to see you.
What's up?
I'm glad you like that idea.
Oh, no, definitely, bro. I think, like, you'll see the message I sent back. I don't know if you saw it already, but we can come up with something really cool for that. Definitely really cool for that. I don't want to spoil the idea.
Nice. Yeah, I'll go look at your message. I haven't seen it yet. That's funny.
I'm so slow with Lego Instagram messages, dude, because I have to run so many social accounts for like my NFL business thing that when it comes to Lego, I'm just behind, because when I get to that Instagram, I just want to relax, just do Lego stuff, and so I'm very slow with getting back to those. But it's definitely a good idea, bro. I'll rock that thing out, no problem.
Nice. I hear you. Priorities, work, and then sometimes you just don't want to be working when you go.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
My work is social media usually, so I have to, sometimes I just gotta chill.
Absolutely. Nice.
I almost didn't think you were to come on. I usually think you come on around 8:30, but I guess I was wrong. Usually, maybe it's later.
Did you guys do a time roll back? We went through a time roll back.
Yeah, last week, but it would still, like, all the clocks adjusted, so.
Oh, I don't know.
I guess maybe you come on at 9. I don't know.
It's not you. It's probably me, but I couldn't tell you for sure. I tried
it seems about the same time. I was because usually you put out like a precursor with a notify, like you put out like a promotional thing on YouTube saying, announcing the stream. I don't think you did that. That's why.
Oh, it was. It's actually been up there. Maybe that's why it's been up there for like I did it straight after I ended the last stream. I made one, so it's been up there for a week.
Oh, that's why it is. It's I didn't see it.
Usually I'll do it like the day or the day before.
Yeah. That's definitely why I don't see it. Usually I see it like right before you do it.
See, that's where my inconsistency caught up. That's interesting. That's a good note.
No, you should do it. You definitely do it like closer to when you go live. It'll be better for you. It definitely, from a marketing standpoint, if you do it in a week in advance, it will get lost. Like it will. So do it. Always do it like either a day before or the day you're going to do it in the morning. It's just better. It's better for you.
I appreciate that advice. That is a good call.
No, it's definitely better.
Understood.
What are you building?
So this was actually a set that I got from Brick World Chicago. It does say used 100% complete, and I did pay a decent amount for it.
So that has the old flap that opens, right? There's the whole flap on the front of the box open up.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, that's when I was working at Lego as a package designer. That's what I was working on, was that stuff, dude. Those were the best boxes, and they always had alternate builds. Like
They were the best boxes.
that era of Lego was the best, in my opinion.
I think so too. That's what I remember, when you could just go down the alley and almost just flip open the box and your imagination.
See what's in there. Yeah.
Lego, it's like free advertising for yourself.
Exactly. I don't know why they went away from that, but it is what it is. I love those old boxes.
What's up, Will? Richard says, damn it, man, hate hear that. I know it's tough, my friend. I've had put 3D. Oh yeah, Steve.
Yeah. That capsule looks rad though, dude. Like the little mini tower.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good toy back in the day as a kid. That set.
Oh, yeah, that's an old school. That's an old school castle.
Getting that for Christmas. So Richard, you made that. No, I mean Kevin, Hobby Hooligan, you made that set complete. If it wasn't for you sending out that panel, man, well, I'd just have to go find it somewhere else. But I couldn't find it really. It wasn't readily available unless I just went to Bricklink for an arm and a leg. And you know we don't do that. Oh yeah, for sure, that'd be cool. Get her done.
I had to shut off my TV. I had football on in the background.
Shut it off. You just put it on mute.
I put it on mute. I don't think you could hear. I don't think anyone could hear it. It's far away, but I just want to make sure. Dude, when I went out to walk my dog earlier, bro, and like I live on a crazy like intersection where a lot of people die. Unfortunately, like it's a bad. These people always blow the light where I live, and it's like statistically, it's one of the most worst intersections here. Some dude on a little scooter, like a Vespa, blew the light, crashed into a truck head on, and then like they had it roped off. When I went out to walk the dog, it was like an hour after the accident happened. When they had it roped off, was still like a dozen cops there. But his scooter was folded in half, covered in blood, dude. Like, I didn't get to see like what actually happened, but oh my god, dude! Like the cop said, because I was trying to take a picture of it. The cop's like, dude, cut the shit. Like, dude, his scooter was folded in half, covered in blood. This dude must have launched through the windshield of the truck. Like, what an idiot! He blew a red light on a scooter and hit a truck head on.
Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like.
It's always crazy when you see the aftermath of something and you're like, what? You're like, could you imagine seeing that? I was like, that's what I think sometimes. This aftermath, this scene here looks so effed up that I can imagine like the actually like as it went down type scenario.
Yeah, it's still taped off, dude. This intersection where I live is just horrible. People constantly, cars are always running the light and getting smacked. So it's just bad. But this dude was on a scooter, not even a motorcycle. He was on a little scooter, dude, and he went head to head with a car or a truck, and he didn't make it.
I guess that's where automated driving might be an advantage until the telecom went down.
I mean, it's kind of stupid on his part. He blew the cops like, yo, he blew the light. Why would you blow the light on a Vespa scooter when it's a very busy intersection? But hey,
on the scooter, you're supposed to be watching out a little bit more for yourself. That's right.
Yeah, like Jesus. And there's no helmet law here. So he wasn't wearing a helmet. He was on a scooter. Yes. Like, I feel bad for the dude, but hey.
What's up, Josh? Happy Friday. Will, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Must be a busy guy lately, especially with some of those sick mocks you've been working on. Nice. There's forks in here. Dude, the pirates are they're taking forks to battle. That's what the pirates are getting. Forks and meat cleavers. Stupid spoons. I should almost just throw those in the garbage. What are you going to do with the... Hey, that's a dumb idea. Throw those in the garbage. I could use those for like a roof or something. So like we're going to do 50 spoons. Well, make a roof. So weekend's been treating you well, not too busy or what? A little bit of work, a lot of work? Noise off doing something. PPP, Scotty.
What'd you say?
Work's been not too busy this week. Good weekend, not a lot of work, little work.
Nah, it's as an entrepreneur, I'm always have to work my butt off, but I've been actually slacking. This is holiday season, so I have to I should be doing more work than I'm not. But I just got over walking pneumonia, so I'm trying to get back into the flow of things.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. I didn't know how I caught. Well, I thought it was COVID, dude. I went to the hospital. They tested me for COVID. It wasn't COVID. They're like, you have walking pneumonia. I was like, what is walking pneumonia? Either you get pneumonia or you don't. They're like, well, you're still kind of young. It's called young man's pneumonia. So, really bad, dude. Yeah, I had no energy whatsoever. So I thought it was COVID, but it was just like an infection.
Interesting. Wow.
Trying to get back into the swing of things.
That's crazy. I was gonna say, well, besides that, that sucks. But you know how it is with pets and going out to Steve there. Animals grab your heart in a funny way. It's hard to let go sometimes.
Oh, dude, I'm an animal freak, dude. You know, I have snakes. I used to have spiders. And I always get mad when people kill snakes and spiders because, dude, they help you. They're defensive animals. They don't attack anyone, and they actually kill things that you don't want around. So,
spiders are so ugly.
They're creepy, dude. But I used to have a couple tarantulas, and once you have one or two, you start to you get a liking for them. They're actually pretty cool animals.
I could see a bigger one, not the little ones that are in my basement.
Yeah, the little ones are creepy, but they kill all the other bugs here, so I just leave them be. If I find one, it creeps me out, just like anyone else. It creeps me out, but I just move it somewhere, take it outside, or sometimes I just leave it to kill the other little bugs.
That's true. Less flies or whatever, less other things. Yeah. Insider tip. I'll usually try and drop the link at the beginning of chat when the stream starts. I don't know if it shows that much. Like, can people scroll back, you think, and still find it?
I think it usually does. After a while, I think after a certain amount of comments, it goes away, but usually it's there.
I do it so that people don't come in later at night. Sidious knows. We've had some people wander through the alley.
Oh, yeah. The dark alleys of YouTube.
That's right, late night.
I think after like a certain amount of comments, though, it does kind of get lost. But
right on. Hey, maybe I'll drop it I'll try and stay tuned and see how far the comments go back and drop it every so often. Dusty says it's still there for now.
Yeah, it probably is.
I can pin it, yeah, but when I do that, that's when the oddballs start showing up, I find.
Yeah, that could be it too.
So if I do it once in a while, I can kind of keep track. And the other one is if you don't recognize, like whatever, the green room beeps, if you don't recognize what's going on, you kind of know, don't let them in or else they're just going to have something silly to say.
Where's my man Mayo? Usually Mayo's up and about now.
Yeah, he might still be sleeping or had something to do.
I'm sure he'll pop in at some point. He ended his stream early last night. Usually, I'm like, if I get on a Mayo stream, I go to like 3 a.m, dude. Like last night, I guess he had something going on. He cut it early.
He had internet issues. Cheers, Josh. Good day.
Jack, 2 thumbs up.
Internet issues.
Cheers, Chef, my man, Chef too. There we go.
Cheers, Chef.
What's going on? Cheers, guys.
Right on. Good weekend. You at home or you out and about?
Cheers, guys. Building.
Right on. Nice. Good weekend. You at home or you out and about?
I've been building.
Right on.
Someone's
back and forth.
Good weekend. You at home or you out and about?
Oh, that looks cool, Chef. What is that?
That's the pickup truck from the creator.
Expert. It looks like an old Yeah, Ford or Chevy.
V8.
Yeah.
That's not me, is it?
No, I think it's someone who just entered the Echo.
It might be me. Hold on.
No, I think it's someone who just entered the Echo.
It might be me. Hold on.
Usually, if someone has like a phone going at the same time, that's why I turn my phone off the second I enter.
Oh, Josh left.
That's a cool truck that Jeff's building. I've never seen that set.
Creator expert one.
My lumberjack's back.
Nice. What's up, Ruby? Amberlaya? Happy weekend. Happy weekend.
It sounds all right now. It sounds good now. Is that truck set older? I've never seen that one. I don't pay much. That's
Last year's model.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Is it still on the shelves?
Yeah.
That's really cool.
There you go.
The grill of it looks awesome too. The way they do the grill. Yeah, that's really cool. That's one thing I need to build more of those the creator cars. I never really get into the creator cars. I love Speed Champs, but I never get into creator cars, and I should because they're always pretty dope builds.
I'm missing the Ferrari and the Mini Cooper, and that's all I'm missing out of the creator cars.
That's a nice collection.
I splurged the other day. I picked up the Porsche, the pickup truck, and the T2 VW camper van.
Yeah, that's cool. The old VW van is dope.
Nice. I'll keep you busy for a while. You going on holidays or something, or are you just like, hey, I want to get these before
Yeah.
miss out and they go up?
I knew the what is that? The new Chevy came out, and usually once one comes out the following year, they put another one or two out, and then everything retires.
Good call. Good call.
And I don't want to pay the retired prices. And I like
Oh,
that.
true to all that. I don't want to pay the retired prices on the set that you had the chance to get. If it's like an old school childhood set, well, it is what it is. But
yeah, that's really cool, dude. I like even the wood flats on the wood slats in the bed of the truck.
you know what I should be doing?
What
Well,
I like is they did give you, they did give you some stickers, but they printed the tailgate. Let's see if I can get it in here.
What's everyone in chat working on?
Oh, and then I turned it black to move my camera. I'll be right back on. Let's see if I can get it.
The engine looked dope, dude. In there, like,
let's see.
Yeah, they get little textured vents for the flap hatch. Dude. That's really cool.
They printed the tile piece for the back.
Oh yeah, for the Lego back. Yeah, that's dope.
Hey, that's cool. I didn't know they had a printed Lego tile in that set.
That's back in the day when the trucks like that. When I was a kid, my dad had a Dodge truck like that with a long stick shift, and they would always all the trucks back then, no matter what brand it was, they had that 3-dimensional brand stamped on the back of the truck, like the bed of the truck. They always had that huge. That's a cool sticker. That's a really cool sticker.
Yeah, usually the interior great. They got great detail on these.
Yeah, I've never.
A bunch of accessories like. Let's see if you can see it.
They all look good.
I don't really buy those or pay attention, so but they're dope, dude. I need to.
Christmas presents. They come with a little sign.
That's cool.
Sticker.
It's like a farm truck, so it come with different
things in the back.
Things that sat out to display with it.
Yeah.
I think it's the Four Seasons.
It's definitely cool. It's the full engine and the hood and everything. The interior looks
full engine.
Yeah, it's really cool.
That's cool.
I did the Porsche last weekend between work orders.
Is that one's white, right? It's a white Porsche.
I'll grab it real quick.
Yeah, I need that one with the bug eyes. That's like the 80s Porsche when I was a kid that everyone had a poster of on their wall. I need to get that one.
I missed out on some of those cars, and I couldn't start collecting them. I'd have to go back, and I was just like, man. And
Exactly. That's why I don't do it. Yeah, that's a class. Like that one I need to get. Is that retired?
No, this is a newer one.
All right, I'm gonna get that one, dude, because that's like the classic bug eye Porsche, dude. Like that thing is insane. I need to get. I wanted to buy the Technic version of it. They had that. Remember that big Technic white Porsche they had? But I'm not a big Technic dude, so I didn't want to get it. But that thing, man, I definitely want to get that thing.
So I'm just missing the. And I'm gonna try to find the.
hey, that's fun working in the city.
He's probably in Baltimore. Good old Charm
I'm gonna
City.
try to find the blue Fiat that was sold overseas.
Yeah.
And then once I can find the Cooper or he had a good price, I'll end up picking them up too.
I gotta get that Porsche. I was gonna do the Back to the Future car, but I don't buy many sets usually. I always just buy mock parts. But instead of the Back to the Future car, I'm gonna get that instead of the DeLorean. That Porsche is rad.
Yeah, you can go from the two different builds with that one.
Although that DeLorean, it's a great looking set. It looks amazing.
The Targa or the Turbo.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna go turbo, bro. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna buy that.
It's a nice set.
There's Mayo. I was just asking about you, bro.
Hi.
Good day, good day. Josh, what are you working on? You said you're starting to build. And you're all quiet all of a sudden on me.
No, my internet feed's been acting weird. Good night.
Gee, you in Australia?
Winter train station.
Tell me about it, Josh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would
I
be
need
a
to
good
go
one
put another
too.
coin in the meter.
That's funny.
Or another fart in the jar.
Good job. No, sorting parts is good. I came across an old set. It was actually, what was it? I don't know if it was a 4+ set, but it was the Penguin, something to do with Batman and the Penguin. And it was a ride. And it had these little shark fins. And then I came across this light azure round tile. So now I'm going to put shark fins in that castle bay.
Yeah.
Nice.
You're right, Macro. Sorting pieces is very good, which is why on the last live stream of the month I'm hosting another sorting party.
Hey, I'll be there. I'm getting caught up soon, but I got enough to do a sorting party still.
And
That's
if
what
anyone else has Lego that they need to sort, just let me know and we can figure something out.
I definitely do. That's why I'm the slowest mock builder in the world, because I never have sorted parts, dude.
I got a 16 by 24 garage full of them that need to be sorted.
Oh, well, worst case, if you ever say win the lottery or COVID 9.9 meltdown and you're stuck at home for 2 months, at least you know you got something to do.
True.
That sounds like a lot of bulk to sort.
A lot of everything out there. So bulk sets. I just haven't had time to get through it.
It's a gold mine.
Also, I got some exclusive information last night from someone on Instagram who contacted me that they are, they're over 1,000 subscribers, so take your guesses, but they're not all too happy with their video formats, and so they changed some of their editing, and they've got videos ready to release, but they told me not to tell you their name.
And they got what? Sorry, what was the last part?
They got videos ready to release to the public, but they told me not to tell you their name.
Why would they want their name hidden? Wouldn't they want it to keep going?
Sounds like the Riddler from Batman.
Yeah. Riddle me this, riddle me that.
Well, let me put them into an anagram generator. That's the best I could do.
Well,
Just tell me the damn name.
They told
Dude,
me
if a YouTuber wants views, they should not be allowed.
they
That's kinda-
swore me
kinda
they swore me
counterproductive.
they swore me to secrecy about their name.
I respect that. It's just counterproductive if you want views to hide something. But okay.
Yeah, so how do I know whose videos if they're going to release
Yeah,
videos?
it's counterproductive. It's so counterproductive. But hey, I respect it. Hey, he's a loyal man. Man, he was a loyal guy.
It's like they're hyping up their own name with secrecy here.
It was stud.
Yeah, it was me. I didn't put out YouTube content. It was me.
I know.
Well,
I've been watching for
even the
some of your new
anagrams-
builds.
Even
I
the
have to-
anagrams are pretty shit.
I have to put out more reels. Like I'm so behind on that too. Like I was saying, a macro. Like I'm a slow builder to begin with. When it comes to mocks, it takes me like a month or two to get parts and do it all. But I should put out. I'm lazy. I admit it. I am lazy with that stuff.
Yeah, I usually watch for your new builds coming out.
I appreciate that. It's
On the
just
other
slow. I have
hand,
a
I
few-
was
I have a
not
few
sworn
in
to
there.
secrecy, so I can tell you who the person is.
Spill the juice. Spill the juice.
You already warmed up the tea. You might as well pour it out.
You know, if you change that S to a Z, and people might start asking questions. So how about that airline food, everybody?
That's good.
Chats were half the fun's at. Dusty and I were having a hoot this morning.
I told myself this year, Chef, too. I was like, dude, I'm gonna actually like every day put out like a Reels video, and I just can't. I get so like because I have to do it for my business so much. You get so like jaded by it that by the time I want to do my Lego stuff, it's just fun, and I'm lazy. I
I
should.
hate shorts and reels. I hate them.
When it comes to me, I want to make a reel just when I have a new mock. So I don't.
We talked about this last night.
If I don't have a new mock, I don't make a reel. So it's like it just takes a while.
Yeah, I try here and there if I got time between work and everything else going on.
Yeah.
That's the best part about a shorter reel is you could just, it's nice for saving some time. If you're a busy person, at least you can still do something relevancy. You're feeding into something at least a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not a busy person, so I do have the time.
What are you telling me? You're always on a train, on a bus, going to college, and you're a busy
We know.
dude. You're always
Yeah,
busy.
where's your content at? It's all a tool.
You're committed though. Mayo's committed. He's dropping in live streams when he's on the bus or the train or at school.
Like, think of it like this, man. If you're in it for a side hustle, wouldn't you want to exercise all tools at your disposal for that side hustle?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but I also want to make sure the algorithm is doing its job.
Well,
the more you put out though, the more the algorithm loves you. That's just the way it is. But
No, that's not necessarily the case.
that algorithm is like the justice system, I tell you.
Exactly. And what is the slogan above the court, above the municipal court in Springfield?
The justice system?
No, it says liberty and justice for most.
For most.
it is the case. It just has to be quality content, and people have to use correct hashtags and things. If people don't, I mean, I can get real nerdy about marketing, dude, but
I don't even know if
I'm sure myself. But if you do marketing correctly and use hashtags all the time and like narrow in on the algorithm, consistency is king. But it depends.
Did someone drop out? I think Lumberjack
Lumberjack,
dropped
yeah.
out.
Damn.
But that's all real nerdy marketing stuff that most like fans don't they don't understand, which I get because they don't have marketing degrees. But if you pump out and use if people think hashtags are overrated, they're not. If you use hashtags, especially on TikTok, because TikTok is an interest-based algorithm, that will definitely blow you up fast. If you use like a certain if you keep it in your niche and just be consistent, they will reward you. But because the algorithm is a machine, dude, it's a machine. It's a coded machine.
Thanks for the fun, Thomas. It was fun today.
Is
Russ-
it? But I always thought it was niche, not niche, because there's an E on the end. So what's up with that English
It depends.
language?
People use both, just like GIF and GIF. People use both the same two, GIF and GIF.
Yeah.
Tomato, tomato.
It's ridiculous.
I use GIF, but people say
Email.
GIF and niche and niche is the same way. So that's like good. In the UK, they say they say schedule really weird compared to what we say schedule.
East side versus west side.
Yeah.
Depends what-
I don't know how they say it. They
Yeah,
say
a lot of the really posh people in England say schedule.
yeah,
Maybe
schedule,
they got a
that's
little
what they
bit
say.
more sun in the other side
Yeah.
of the country or something, and that's just
I never get hung up on that kind of stuff. However you want to say things, like I'm one of those people that
Tomato.
Yeah, to each their own, dude. If you whatever floats your boat, I'm cool with that. I don't.
But I always get hung up on it because that's what I'm supposed to do.
and I guess it depends too, because some people are really into like I don't get it, but some people maybe I don't get it because my grammar sucks, but they're really into like proper grammar and spelling, like a grammar Nazi.
I'm not a grammar
bad.
Nazi. I'm not a grammar Nazi, but I'm probably the closest thing to it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't get correcting someone's spelling. Like if I can't spell worth a crap, whatever, I don't need it like corrected all the time, right? I
I'm
get
the
it.
worst.
I already know.
I'm the worst with autocorrect, dude. I have fat fingers. I'm handicapped. I showed you. I ripped one of my fingers off in a car accident. Yeah, I showed you last time.
Yeah.
Bro, like so when I'm trying to type and I'm arthritic, I type so fast that autocorrect always screws it up. And so I'm the worst with that. Even though I do know how to spell.
Whatever you do, don't forget to download the Grammarly app.
Yeah, that's a good app. That is a good app.
I should. That's a good idea. People might
It cuts down like your grammar, like it cuts it down to like the shortest possible way you could say it. So it's definitely a good,
All right, cheers, Taz. Appreciate it.
definitely a good app. That's a good app.
And I'll tell you what, some people like Country Wicks build craze really needs to download the Grammarly app.
I admit I'm horrible with the autocorrect. Always, I'm the worst. Like with that in chats, but I'm always having to do asterisks, this, that, because it always.
But the harsh reality is that people that need the Grammarly app the most are the people who have been the victim of substandard education.
You know what? I would contest to that. I wouldn't contest that. I'd say that's true.
That's where I just have fat fingers because I'm educated. I just don't. I have no patience for it, and I have handicapped hands. So when I do things, that autocorrect kills me sometimes because, like, they'll do instead of a possessive your, they put the other your in there, and
Yeah.
So it's I don't proofread. I'm just bad at that. So I just kind of hit send, and then I'm like, whoops, that was wrong.
Yeah, when I'm typing something in a YouTube comment, I always forget to type one extra word. And I just pray to the universe that they know what I mean.
Just trying to show the right way.
Yeah, Amberla is right. Grammarly, she uses it for work. It's good. It's definitely good. When I worked in marketing, I wish we had it back then. We didn't have it, but because especially for social media, where you're limited to the amount of characters that you can type, it really cuts down your thought into like it makes it better for especially for Twitter, which is like the lowest like grammar, like the lowest character number you can put out there. So it's a good app. It's a really good app.
Yeah, but if you want to use more, if you want to use more characters in your tweets, there's always Truth Social. Waka waka.
Spell something, still spell it wrong.
I was just trained to keep it short and sweet with a call to action. This is like old school marketing. So, but I wish back in the day we had Grammarly, man. That would have helped. It's a good app. It's a really good app. Oldendorf. You got to make some more D&D, man. I know you have 3 of them in there, pop out another 3, bro. I don't know when the deadline is, but keep going, man. Keep making those D&D mocks.
Hey, I got you. It tells you the tone of your text.
Yeah,
Interesting.
that too. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that from my phone then.
It's good. It's good. It's good. It does. There's a lot of features. The biggest one that when they started was just cutting down your thought to like a concise, short, concept. But there's so many features to it now that it's much better than iPhone autocorrect. That's for sure.
Okay, so it makes me sound smarter than I actually am.
Yeah,
Yes,
it does. It
so
does. That's
use
what
it.
it's made for. Yeah, that's what it's made for.
I like this.
If you wanna sound smarter than what you actually are, use Grammarly. If you want to look smarter than what you actually are, use a pair of fake nerdy glasses.
I always had copywriters in the department, so
Or I could just learn how to spell properly.
yeah, I always had copywriters. So like the creative director, I would go to the copywriters and be like, "Cut this down and make this sound good." But
That's
that's what Grammarly does. It's basically having a professional copywriter.
60%, no, 64% of Americans aged 16 to 64 can only read at a 6th grade level. That's why they used to have that That's why they used to have that game show. Are you smarter than a 5th grader?
I can read fine. Just spelling sucks. Numbers, I'm good with numbers. I got to use them for work. But just for some reason, spelling, grammar, noun, verb, pronoun, all that crap, I just suck at it. I just never had interest in learning as a kid, and it failed me for the rest of my life. That's why you pay attention in school, kids.
That's why I value
and I still
education.
can't spell or use grammar.
I was always pretty good at it. It's just like I do not proofread when I post things. I do it so fast that I don't. And my handicapped hands, it always autocorrect ruins it. And then after I post it, I'm like, damn it, why did I not proofread that thing? But hey,
I do hate autocorrect.
yeah, it's sometimes it's like really like the algorithm is so stupid in autocorrect sometimes.
You know, I write most of my comments now by the suggested words on YouTube.
Like responding to comments or writing comments?
Writing and responding, I use the suggested words because you could type YO and then it gives you the 2 different ways to write your as a recommended word.
I see what you're doing.
Or if you type in the letters BRO, it could give you suggested words for brother or brothel, you know?
Well, why would you be looking up brothel?
No, as a suggested word because they both start with BRO.
Oh, doesn't that kind of have to learn what you're typing though? Like, does it just automatically suggest brothel like that, or is that just like in your Google search?
No, I'm talking about writing comments on YouTube.
It just seems like that's kind of an odd word that it would automatically want to spell for BRO.
Yeah, sometimes it does do that.
The thing that sucks is when if you use words often on YouTube, it'll just pop the word in like you spell the first few texts like letters out, and it just replaces it with something you always type. That's probably a bad word.
Getting at. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's where I don't pay attention, and then after I hit post, I'm like, damn it, like that's not what I meant to say. But that's just how the algorithm works, unfortunately.
You know, unlike Twitter, there is an edit comment tool.
Yeah, no. So some of them didn't have it for a while, and now they're all making it. Thank God.
Dude, Lego Friends is awesome for pieces.
It is. That's why I bought. That's why last night I bought another. I bought another set of the Friends Main Street because it got $135 and it's normally $170 at my local retailer.
Oh, good for you, man. That's a good score.
So I'm gonna build that the next time I have a door build on my panel.
Are you gonna connect the two together somehow and make it like way bigger? That'd be real cool. Or even in a like longer row or something.
No, I'm just gonna build it because I like the build of it. I think it's good for live stream material, and I really like some of those windows.
But where are you gonna put it in your city, like beside the other one?
Well, I'm gonna probably do a thing. I'm probably gonna put it on the Lazy Susan, back to back with each other. Then film an Instagram reel and maybe a YouTube short about it, and then I'm gonna take them, and then I'm gonna take one of them apart for the
Wow.
pieces, and then I'm gonna do color swaps with the other one for major modifications. I mainly bought the second one just for the pieces.
That'll look pretty cool. I like the Instagram short reel thing.
Did a door build stream this morning? Usually I catch
No,
it.
no.
I don't see a notification. That's what I was wondering. Usually I catch it, but I didn't even see a notification. So
That's good. I would have felt a little bad because I was laughing my ass off with Brooks Bricks over there.
Because we were talking about wood, and we were talking about the exclamation command at Taz farts. That was pretty funny.
There's a lot going on.
I didn't realize it was Taz. Taz was the infamous farter. I didn't know that Taz was the infamous farter.
Oh yeah, he has a good story about that one.
Yeah, and whenever he enters the chat of my live streams, I always play it as his quote walkout song. So if you ever wanna hear that over and over again, just remember to start watching my live streams at the same time that Taz gets in, which is probably at start at 9 p.m. Eastern on a Friday night in North America.
I usually catch his at breakfast. I'm always in the Taz streams when it's breakfast time.
So the D&D streams on Twitch, Twitter, well, Twitch. That's what we were going off about. Twitch, and it was having issues. The exclamation command doesn't work mid-sentence. It has to be first. So we were complaining about it, and we are just going to make our own platform and call it Twatter. And it was honestly a mistypo. It was a mistypo because I just got these new dentures. So I just accidentally had a typo in chat. And so wait.
Now Elon Musk owns Twitter. So he's like, actually, I do appreciate. I don't like Elon Musk. I never have. And people like his cars and all that, whatever. I mean, it's just a personal thing. I don't like the guy. But he's trying to change Twitter to be more business friendly for like more than just running ads as a business. Like you can put a store on there and have products on there. So that's pretty cool from like a standpoint where I'm coming from. But it's I never really messed with Twitter much. It's a lot of trolls on there.
Yeah, there's some funny people on there. You got to take care of it, Sergeant. If you want to turn it into a nice piece of furniture, handle with care. I did a rebrickable with a friend set. Nice. I love rebrickable. That looks pretty snazzy. I've yet to do one, but I've been eyeing up a whole bunch of them. But what if I want to stop at yo for like yo, or stop at bro for like what's up, bro? Yeah, exactly. What if you just want to stop?
The crazy thing with Twitter too is I realized like I have my businesses on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and they all do much better than Twitter. Like Twitter always has had like you could put a link right to you could say, hey, I have this T-shirt. Here's the link right to it. You can put it right in the comments on Twitter, which none of the other the apps used to do. And still to this day, they all are better than Twitter for some reason. And the analytics, Twitter needs to redo itself. So hopefully, dumbass Elon Musk does something good because That app just sucks.
The less the merrier.
Well, the reason they don't make as much money from ads is because they don't have as much ad space.
Yeah, no, they don't. And I even tried their paid ads platform, and every other one I used just killed them. It was just like they just didn't, analytic wise. Even when I had big clients, like when I used to work for ad agencies, Twitter never had a good paid ads platform. It was bad. It's always been bad. So and it is what it is. Hopefully he'll change it. I mean, I don't like the dude, but we'll see what he does.
See, I honestly, I really don't understand all of the hatred for Elon Musk. I really
I
don't.
personally don't like the guy. I don't know. I just don't like him. He's a douche, but whatever. He's a millionaire. He's
Yeah,
a
like
smart guy.
I don't know where it comes from. I really don't.
I don't know. I'm just saying, I really don't know much about him other than the superficial things you see about him. I just think he's an idiot, but he's obviously a smart dude in his own right. But I think he's a conceited douchebag. But it is what it is.
Because I'm just seeing him becoming the butt of all jokes for some reason.
Well, that's Twitter for you. Twitter usually is the one who perpetuates those jokes. So that's why I stay away from that crap. But
It's funny. It's funny. I don't know. I don't get into too much about politicians personally or movie stars personally, or
yeah, I don't either.
Because a lot of it, like you say, it's what you see. So is it actually them? Is that how it's being portrayed? Is that just what we see through media and the only part that's released? I don't know.
That's where I'm jaded because I worked for media for so long, and we would hire these celebrities before there were ever influencers. Every brand had celebrity spokesmodels. So it would be either Jerry Rice for football or Katy Perry for Schick Razors. We would always team up with Britney Spears for Pepsi. And when I would go on set with them, they would be complete assholes. They would be douchebags and it's like, hey, we're here hired to make your ad for you. Don't pull the celebrity bullshit with me. Let's just make this ad and get this over with. And they would be such douchebags. So I'm just jaded to it because I did it for 30 years of having to work with all these celebrities who thought they were bigger than the world.
Yeah,
and so I just have a different view compared to most people on that stuff. So it's I don't know. That's why I think Elon Musk is a douchebag.
I'm sorry, but whenever you're dealing with celebrities, you should expect to deal with a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, but we're paying them a lot of
that should go hand in hand. See, even when you're paying them, you should still expect bullshit because of how out of touch they are.
Well, they are out of touch,
but that's the problem.
They should recognize that.
Exactly.
When they're making more than doctors, firefighters, a lot of industry that's required for society, when they're making more than all that, it's a fault of society, obviously, because we're paying them that much and that's how it's set up. But you can't make $12 million, $20 million a year and then be like, don't come up to me in public and want to shake my hand. That's what you're getting paid for, right? Because your life is open, booked, on camera, on set, public entertainment. So you can't complain about a lot of stuff when you're making that much money.
The thing that would make me angry is we would have Britney Spears, for example. She was a pain in the ass, dude. We had to do these Pepsi commercials, and we sent her storyboards. We sent her things that this is the way we're going to shoot you. This is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to shoot you from an under angle. That we spelled it out completely, and she signed a contract. And then I get on set, she's like, "You can't shoot me from that angle." It's like, well, you signed an agreement. I'm just here trying to do my goddamn job. You saw what you were going to do. You said you were okay with it, and now you're going to bust my balls the day I'm trying to just get my job done. It was that. That's where it was crazy because it's dude, we sent you storyboards. We told you you signed off on it.
Okay, Stud. She's addicted to Pepsi. Don't you know that she's toxic?
They're just the egos on them sometimes. It's like, dude, like we told you this is what we're gonna do, and we're paying you a lot of money. Don't bust my balls, please.
Everyone's still human. We're like, I don't know how it was, but what happened in the 30s with celebrities? Were they still raking it in when the world went to crap or something?
Of course they were, because Hollywood was on top of their game in the 30s.
Well,
Because it was the end. It was the end of the silent movies. They were just getting into the black and white movies, and then Hollywood all changed forever when The Wizard of Oz was really the first popular Hollywood movie to have color and taking in account inflation. I believe it's still one of the top 20 highest grossing films of all time.
damn, because I was gonna say if you take away like their money, everyone's still human, right? They still got to go to the grocery store and get food. They just happen to have a talent.
No, they don't. No. They don't go to the grocery store.
They don't now.
They pay people to go get them stuff.
Yeah, but if you take that all away, if you take all their money away, they're just a human being. They would still have to, right?
Yeah. And you know what's crazy about their era of 30s and 40s Hollywood? They are the most frequent passengers on the Santa Fe Super Chief train that used to run from Chicago to Los Angeles were celebrities going from the Midwest to Hollywood for filming. Isn't that crazy? And for those who don't know, the Santa Fe Super Chief was turned into a Lego train set with its locomotive and passenger coaches sold separately from 2001 to 2003.
Sure is.
Also, I just want to say by King Oldendorf, I've never seen Hobby Hooligan before.
Kevin Kramer.
I wanted to. Oh, okay, that's Kevin Kramer's new name. I just wanted to correct a Country Bricks build craze. Collingwood and the Adelaide Crows aren't playing today. They played yesterday, and the Crows won. Spoiler alert.
I've seen fame turn. Like I grew up with John Mayer, the pop star. Now he's in the Grateful Dead. He plays for Jerry Garcia's spot. Like, and as a kid, he was obsessed with the Grateful Dead. Like, so I've seen fame turn people. Like, he was like, I've known him since I was in kindergarten. He grew up on my street. He dated my sister. Like, I still talk to John Mayer to this day. But then he went to Hollywood and he had all this drama. He slept with everybody. He talked crap about Katy Perry. Like, he turned into a dick. Like, it was not the person I knew. Then he would come home every Christmas and I would talk to him and be like, dude, what is this? Like, oh, it's just Hollywood bullshit. It's like, no, you were acting like a dick. Like, you're different, you know? And like, he's grown up now and he's kind of beyond that. Like, but he's a talented guitarist. But dude, I've seen fame just change that. I saw it firsthand, change that dude. Like, it's crazy.
It is a great job.
Where is a dickhead right now?
Where is what?
Where is he? Where's a dickhead right now?
John Mayer? John Mayer plays.
No. Richard Cranium. Where is he?
Oh. You mean the literal name?
Yeah.
I love that name, by the way.
Where is he?
He was here earlier.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we've only been live streaming for 58 minutes and all.
Yeah, I don't know. I would not. I'd be more. I think if I was in that position where you just living your dream, living a good life, got a nice pool in your backyard when you're stressed out, I think I'd be nicer to people and be more inclined to, give to SPCAs or help people out or this or that. I'd be more giving. I wouldn't be more of an asshole.
Yeah, he was
Chef's out of here now.
When the Elf movie came out, John was home for Christmas.
Sorry to hear, man.
When the Elf movie came out, I went to see it in Fairfield, Connecticut with him, where we grew up. Like, And these little girls, the whole time we're watching the movie, they wanted his autograph. So they kept like bugging him, tapping him. And he was such a jerk. He turned around and started screaming at him. I was like, bro, you're a celebrity now, bro. Like you're famous. These young girls look up to you. You can't just yell at them. He's like, I'm trying to watch a movie. I was like, dude, be polite about it, man. Don't be a dick, like. But he learned his lesson. He eventually like straightened his act out. But I've
Just
seen
sign the autograph and get it over with and go back to watching your movie and make someone's day.
Exactly, dude. Like all of his friends used to say that to him. It's like, bro, your ego is huge, man.
Dude, we got ladybug tiles one by one.
Just sit down and watching a damn movie.
That's kind of he basically did that. He stood up and turned around and yelled at these little girls, and I was like, dude, you're a celebrity, bro. They just want your acknowledgement, your attention. That's what a celebrity is.
Yeah, exactly.
Because a celebrity is totally a child's plaything.
They get paid.
Especially him. He was making music for like little girls. Like
They're getting paid. That's what their job is.
Yeah.
They're an entertainer. Their job is to keep the public happy and entertained. I don't care if you're out on your own. Your job doesn't stop just because you're off screen. You're getting paid millions of dollars. Entertain. Sign my damn autograph. Get on with it.
That's exactly what we try to tell him as his friends, but he's better now. He's much better now about it. But
Bill, you're telling me if you went to a sports game and you had a chance to walk by one of your childhood athlete stars,
yeah, exactly,
and you were so close that you just reached out with your pen and paper, sign my autograph. If he kind of gave you a little slap, maybe not out of your hand, but a little get away from me, would you look at that guy the same, or would you be like, dude, all you had to do is sign my damn piece of paper and make my day?
Well, there are some celebrities. Well, there are some celebrities who have the nerve to charge for signing an autograph.
That's kind of douchey too. What's up, Kevin?
Hey, gang, what's up?
Not much. Just sorting, kind of building on the side as I'm sorting, getting ideas. I'm going to get into this one in a bit, but we're just ranting and raving about celebrities getting paid. Well, I think they get paid too much. Apparently, Mayo thinks it's fair.
No, I'm just basing it off of the fact that some celebrities actually charge for autographs.
Well, that's all right. Like, or if the same scenario played out, it wasn't you, but then you seen some kid's poor heart got crushed, and now he starts crying. Just sign the autograph.
Usually, though, when they start charging for autographs, it's a sign that their career is their fame is starting to fade a little bit. So they start doing that. But it's like, it was like, I'm just sitting there watching the Elf movie. Me, John Mayer, a couple of kids we grew up with, and these girls kept kicking on the seat, and they wanted his autograph. It's like, dude, just turn around, give them what they want, tell them to shut up. Like, don't yell at them. Like, we got so pissed.
And it's funny how the fame still stays. Usually, society would think, oh, you said something bad. Too bad for you. You're cut now.
Yeah. When that happened to him, John got in trouble because he was sleeping around in Hollywood and running his mouth and being an idiot. But he was young, dude. He was in his 20s when he was doing that. So he's definitely learned. But I've seen it firsthand. Like, he was a fool.
Jeez. John yells at some little kids and there's no repercussions. And Will Smith slaps another man, and the whole world goes into a frenzy.
Yeah. But when I worked in advertising, that's when I would get mad, because it's like we're paying these celebrities to endorse the company. They should be professional about it, and they would show up like divas. Like Britney Spears was bad. Jerry Rice was an idol of mine as a child in football. I love that dude. I did an ad with him, and he was a dick. Like, so it is what it is, I guess.
Hey, Alec. Kevin. Hey, Kevin. So, did you finally get all of your camera gear worked out?
Well, I ended up using an older Logitech one. It's not the greatest quality, but yeah, it seemed to be working just fine, actually.
Because if it's working fine on this live stream, it'll probably work fine on part 3 of Vehicle Mechanic Shop Month at 9 p.m. Eastern on a Friday night in North America.
Yeah, I could probably do that. Yeah.
Male sleuth in the guest. That's funny. That's funny. I don't know
Yeah,
if you see
because
Kevin, but thanks for the panels, man. I completed that set.
Oh yeah, definitely. So I thought I heard you mention that on a stream once before about the panels, and I had some. So
yeah, sick. So it worked out perfect.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's Eric back there, and it is.
Good call. How's St. Louis?
Oh, it was good. So it's a long day, especially when we leave kind of late in the morning. But it was still fun. We went to a little orchard farm place, and then went to IKEA, went to the Lego store, and all that.
Nice. Still back at a decent time, not too long of a day.
Oh yeah, it's not terribly long.
Nice.
What awesome blue bricks are we building tonight, Bricklock? Let me see. You know, I want.
It's pretty sweet.
The gym.
Yeah, I like both those.
We had a hospital, a bar. Now it's a gym.
So like, there's the bar, there's the hospital.
Yeah.
There's the gym.
There we go.
I was trying a bigger city. These blue bricks are looking pretty sweet.
Especially for the price, bro. For the price.
Yeah.
Dude.
The third floor is what I'm working on now. So
I don't know what I'd take out or shift around. I'm running out of room. The next thing that might go is that train yard because there's not a lot going on in there other than, a little.
I got the train shed for blue bricks to build too. So
big.
It's a massive box, but here, I'll show you the.
But if I could fit 6 or 7 of these, 8 of these cool blue bricks modulars, it'd be worth it for me to take that.
Oh, dude, for one $500 Lego set, you can get like 4 of them, dude.
Check out the pool table.
Yeah, that's sick, dude. That is sick. You didn't have that finished last time.
Hey Eric, why don't you just sell all of the Lego that you don't need and pay the money for more awesome blue brick sets?
There's a lot of people that hate on the non-Lego, but look at that. It's the same as Lego. It's half the price, and the details are just good, dude. It's not bad.
The gym, you can see like the exercise bikes and all that in there.
I'm all about the build experience, so it doesn't matter if it's Lego to me or not.
Yeah. It's like building a mock. So if you like building mocks,
exactly. I'm a mock dude, so I like that kind of stuff. I love it, dude.
So
I'm a mock builder too.
Because you have like the parts are semi-sorted, but they're not like super hard to find. But you need lots of space. You gotta have. It's like, especially with the hospital, there's nearly 6,000 pieces. You can't just
Plus, if you really want to be a Lego purist, you can buy a blue brick set, build it, and then just transfer it to Lego if you really want to.
Sure.
So
I know. I'm kind of like the standpoint of they pay designers to do it. It's like, if I want to make it out of Lego and I own it out of blue bricks, if I want to go to Lego, I could. At least I've been true to, being honest and whatnot. But if I just download the plans, it's like you're stealing plans. Basically, it's like stealing a plan from, Rebrickable or whatever, because like you didn't pay for it, you're just using it.
No, I get that and respect that.
Pull the weapon is what you're saying.
I'm a pro designer, so I totally respect that. It's my industry, but that, I'm just saying, if someone really wanted to be a purist and bought that, they could translate it into Lego if they wanted to.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I just won't. I wouldn't do that because I just paid for something that I designed, that I built, that someone designed. So
I don't worry about it. If someone wants to give me grief about it, then they can just whine all their life.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm here to.
Why you gotta yell at me?
Wow, I'm a Lego purist. Wow, you shouldn't be buying blue bricks. Wow.
Yeah. Exactly.
And that kind of shit is why I'm not. That kind of shit is why I'm not a Lego purist.
I know. I just buy
I
a lot
hate.
of that.
I get so triggered at the Lego purists because they get triggered at everyone else. Because they get triggered at everyone else. And what I find even more funny is people that not only need the instructions to their sets, but they need the box and they need it in perfect condition.
I understand that from a collector standpoint, but after being a package designer, especially a package designer that works for Lego, throw it out. It's just marketing materials. At the end of the day, it's just marketing materials. Like throw it. If you open the box, throw it out. Throw it out. Like that. Like
Yeah, I should. I mean, honestly, I know I should, and I don't mind. Every time I go to do it, I'm like, oh, welcome to Apocalypseburg. Oh, Silent
get it.
Word.
I
Yeah.
get it, dude. I get it. But at the end of
Quick part.
that was a joke between graphic designers and packaging designers. We'd always say we make colorful landfill because that's what it is. Like we make things that we put all these hours into it, and it's just meant to be thrown away. So
it would clear up a lot of room, man. It would. And I don't even know. Most of them are all flattened out, but it's a pile.
Well, at least you flatten them out, though. At least you don't waste the space.
Yeah, but over the years, it's still taking up a lot of space.
And whatever you do, whenever you appear on someone else's live stream as a
Don't
guest,
yell at them.
no. Whenever you appear on someone else's live stream as a guest and you're on Instagram, don't forget to make an Instagram story telling your followers that you're live and provide a hyperlink to whatever live stream you're on.
I like my idea better.
Which is
don't yell at them.
I must admit, though, there's a few Lego boxes that I still have saved that they're just taking space that shouldn't be there, and I'm a proponent in throwing out boxes, but so I get it. I have some that I haven't tossed either. That like, what was it? The Darth Malgus Sith Fury ship, because it's such a rare set. I didn't throw that box out. I kept it.
So you're not fucking that box out.
Yeah, or that. Yeah, something classic like that. Yeah. I get it. I get it, dude.
But then where's the line, right? That's what I got to do is at least draw a line. At least keep 10% even would be all right. The iconic ones, like you say.
Yeah, I get it. It was always just a joke, dude.
That looked pretty epic.
Is that legible? Can you see what that is? There you go.
Ninjago poster?
Yeah, that's the centerfold from that magazine I got.
That's bright.
I know.
Is that? Oh, it's Crystal King, right? Is that the Crystal King?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's the new. I think
Shine a black light on that thing and see what happens.
I think it's the new Crystal King Ninjago.
Yeah, I'll do that in my bedroom
you
later.
know that Walmart bookstore?
Yes. Yeah.
That's weird because usually in the United States you don't get those.
No, Canada, Ontario.
Oh, you're in Canada. That's why.
Yeah.
Well, I keep hearing people talk about them and show them, and I keep my eye out for them. But I haven't seen too many Lego magazines with.
They had this one in a Jurassic Park one. I've never seen them in our Walmart before.
I have no interest in those whatsoever.
Either do I, but
that's sick.
a figure that.
Yeah, that's sick.
I was gonna say for the figures, sometimes they're awesome, exclusive, and I'm a nerd. I'll take some Lego literature. I don't care what it is. I'll nerd out.
It's $12. You get a comic book.
If you want to read some Lego literature, just buy a book by Daniel Lipkowitz, as I always preach about.
No, because he's wrong. He's not
wrong because he takes
conversation.
Because he sources from the old Lego. He sources from the old Lego catalogs, which not a lot of Lego literature authors do. That's why they don't know what they're talking about. That's why you get people calling the Crusaders Lion Knights instead, just because they have a lion emblem. They must be a lion knight.
Reference 2 books and look which is wrong.
That's amazing. No. That ad, Kevin. That ad looks like the old Jurassic Park cover to the book, dude. I love how they basically Lego universe.
That's the centerfold to this one that I got here.
Dude, that figure you had before too, with the gold and the translucent dual molded wings, man, that was sick, dude. Pull
Yeah,
that figure
red translucent, right?
Pull it back up. Yeah, let me see that.
And is
That's
that a baby? Was that a baby dinosaur trap?
Nexo Knights used to have a lot of wings and things like that, dude. That's like that's like those are some cool molds, man.
Purple and brown there, Mayo.
All of a sudden, they just got cooler,
Nice.
didn't they, Mayo? Look at that.
These little books, yeah, man. I should have bought of them all.
No, I didn't. I don't have an interest in baby dinosaur traps. I just saw that it was a baby dinosaur trap.
Well, worst case, cut out the pictures and make a collage.
These are definitely going on the wall in here.
The Jurassic Park
Definitely.
one was dope because that's straight. Like they basically just mashed up the original Jurassic Park cover with the book and made it into like Lego Universe, which is really cool. Like I'm a graphic design nerd, so dude, that stuff like to me, it's just dope. And we don't get that in the US. We don't get that.
I might send this to Clicking Cliff.
He'll love that, dude. He'll love that.
Yeah, I've just heard of a lot of cool minifigures in those magazines over the last couple of years.
Well, here's ones from the dollar store I have right here, actually. The figure is just a regular J.
Interesting.
And it's just like an activity book with a comic, and this is part of the story that they keep as canon as part of Ninjago. When they make new figures and stuff, this is all like concept art, I imagine.
Yeah.
And they just slap in here.
Yeah,
I appreciate
Would
that,
be my
Steve.
guess. And I got like one of these guys. I got one of these guys with this book. One of those minions. You can never have too many minions from the dollar store. Trying to find the
Once
price.
in a while in the US, we get the European magazines that aren't official Lego. It's like
see, I got this one from a European fellow, and I sent Macro the second one that I had.
Yeah, I like that guy.
Was it a European fellow, or was it a fellow who was European?
I believe he was a fellow YouTuber.
Tomato.
Because if anyone remembers that joke from The Simpsons, European everywhere.
That's cool. Those three magazines makes me want to keep my eye out even more now.
Right.
And it'll take your time away from reading them Playboys instead.
I just have the basic Skull Sorcerer, but I put him on I actually built a skull.
Cheers, Ryan. Hope you had a good stream, man.
For him to sit on. I have the
he did have a good live stream because I was on it. So go back and watch the latest Week Maniac 81 live stream on the replay to see more of me.
Is that one different? Like, is that, I don't know. This is the normal Skull Sorcerer. I don't know. Is that one's different?
Oh,
Mayo, you just told on yourself. Now we know why you were late.
Mine didn't come with wings.
So yeah, this was like the one that came out with the set, like the normal.
Oh, with the actual set.
Yeah, well, I bought it aftermarket, but it was in like it was the main.
I added the leafy bit, but I mean he came with the wand.
But that like, because I love the way they did the mask and everything.
Oh yeah, Sidious, he does have the wings in it's like that big skull set. What the hell is it called?
Oh, it has the wings?
Yeah, it does.
It's
like Skull Dungeon. Sorcerer's Skull Dungeon, that's what it's called.
Yeah, the Skull Dungeon. Yeah, the Skull
Dungeon. So I just scalped mine for something else, didn't I?
No, the one that you sent me didn't have the wings.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right.
It's just in the set. In the set.
Yeah, it was one set. I don't know. I bought it aftermarket out of that set. So
cool.
I think he's right. Macro's right. I think it was either the Skull Dungeon set or the Skull Dragon set. It was one of the two.
Yeah, it's like that bit orange on the bottom. It has like the brick built kind of skull. It's almost like a little game.
Yeah. That's what it is. It's the dungeon one.
So what I'm doing right now is I am going to be reusing the Google Docs from the last time I did a sorting party to set out the schedule for my next sorting party at the end of the month. So I'm wiping clear all of the old names, so new names can register for a position if they're interested. It'll be on what specific dates? It'll be on the 20. It'll be from the 25th to the 26th of November. If
I don't
anyone's
know if I come on, are
interested.
you going to yell at me?
Why would I?
I don't know.
But if anyone's got any Lego that they need sorting, just reach out to me, and we can arrange a time.
I always need Lego sorted. That's why I'm such a slow mock builder.
Yeah.
I'm so slow because it's always a mess.
Because as always, my 8-hour sorting parties are from they're from well actually what I can do this time is I wanna get people to raid over to Taz's afterwards. So I'm gonna instead of starting at 9 p.m. Eastern on a Friday night in North America, it's gonna start at 10 p.m. instead.
Easy.
I'm gonna make that change.
I'm going to say tomato, Sidious, because here I am sorting, but I'm not getting my mocks built.
I get it. I'm a lazy sorter, bro.
Yeah.
I'm so lazy with that. It's not.
So maybe you want to finish your mocks and then save all of your sorting for another 2 weeks.
Oh no, because I got enough sorting that it's not going to get done in one sorting stream.
That's a problem. Like I can't mock until I sort because every time I mock, it makes a bigger mess. So it's the cycle. So I admit it. I'm a lazy sorter, very lazy sorter.
When I mock, it's a little bit easier to clean up after, but I find like sorting, I'll what's a good example? A brownstone townhouse. I'll buy it for the actual apartment or the townhouse, but then I got to sort out the pet shop. There's good pieces in there, but then you got to go through all these poly bags, pull out all these drawers. But if I'm building a castle or a mock, at least it's like mostly gray, so I'm putting all that back. It goes a lot quicker than I'm doing this type of crap.
I just don't buy many sets, so when I buy so much parts that when I build a mock, I take everything that's left over that I pulled out and I just sweep it into one big bin that needs to be sorted. So it just never ends, dude. Like every time I make a mock, there's a huge bin that has to be sorted. So everyone does it differently. So I get that.
That's what I could do. All these little random poly bags, instead of sorting them, I could hand them out for Halloween. I should be that guy. Like, look at this. It's just a little poly bag from some random set. You get how many of these? You can hand them out for Halloween all day long. Hey, I want to entertain that thought next year.
Yep, I like that idea.
Nice. Moments of magic. I'm working on a treehouse area. On the treehouse area, just finished the build last night. Now getting the area looking nice, adding the details nice.
That sounds cool.
No problem, SB. Dip out and be back.
I just don't understand.
I need to get that little buildable Grogu set before it retires. I bought it for my nephew. My niece wanted one actually too for Christmas last year.
I was confused with that.
I need to get that little Grogu set before it retires. The buildable Grogu.
Oh, the brick build Grogu, you mean?
The little brick build Grogu. Yeah, I bought it as Christmas gifts for my nieces and nephews. I just never got myself one. It's going to retire soon, so I need to grab one.
You keep that stuff built? Like put it on display?
Not usually, but that one I will. Like the only ones I have on display is like Voltron, the the NES set with the little Mario TV. Keep that one. It's like really rare that I keep a set together, but I love building sets and getting the experience of it. Usually, I just rip them down though and put them into mock parts. So, but there's a few that I keep, and the Grogu is one that I would like to keep up. So, I need to get it before it retires, because then I'm not going to pay double the price for it when I could have bought it, on sale.
So you got bins full of mix mash epic sets that have been knocked down into parts and just swept into bins.
Yep, but I keep all the instructions. I do keep that. I keep that's the graphic designer in me. I keep all the instructions, the printed ones, and I have
Oh,
those.
I do
Very
too.
nice.
Those I could not throw out, especially
Yeah,
when you
no.
go online and sometimes the instructions suck online.
Exactly. I don't care what it's like. Instructions for my job, so I just keep. I respect that. I keep those, and it's funny because if my nephews come over, I have tons of bins of Lego, and I tell them, "Hey, go for it. Just pick what instruction you want, whatever set you want, and build it." You know, I have thousands of sets. Just build it. You know, they love it. So
Are you taking apart the Ewok village, Kevin?
No, I'm doing what Stud was just talking about. I'm fixing the one that came out of the bin.
Ah,
Yeah. It could be a nightmare. I haven't checked any brown pieces yet.
yeah, I get it. That's and occasionally I'll go back. Like that's the way I like save the instructions because if I'm bored, like on a nice winter day, and it's like, oh, I want to rebuild that set, I'll go and find it, and rebuild it. So
Yeah, I definitely have the instructions. Its whereabouts, I don't know. It's not in between here or the coffee maker, so I lost it.
well, Cliff was building that on his 8-hour stream for 900 subs. So he was saying tonight while he was building that, or today, that the instructions online suck. Heads up.
Yeah, well, good thing I got ADD and a photographic memory because I'll probably mock the rest of it. That's what I'm saying.
Nice.
We'll just mock it from here. I mean, it's pretty well like halfway there. I just have to mount the trees and then give it all its accents.
you got, but that's a lot of it there, though, dude. It looks like you have a lot of it there.
It's this one part right here that's going to be the worst because it's got like whatever this thing was attached halfway to it. But yeah, it shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, well, good luck, and hopefully none of the brown pieces are busted up.
Yeah, that's the only part that sucks. The brown pieces snap.
This piece goes up here like this.
The common
Yeah,
piece.
so far it looks okay. Like I don't think I have to take apart any of those brown pieces. Like this one plate right here definitely is the scary ones.
I'm missing I'm missing two Ewoks from that. I've been slowly buying I think there were 5 Ewoks in that set, and like I have 3 of the 5. I'm pretty sure. I've been slowly trying to get all the Ewok minifigs.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have them all. I don't know where they all are. The kids got into them. And Ewok War. I saved the one with the green tunic, whichever one that one is.
Yeah, there's the green dude, then there's the gray guy, then there's the tan dude with the skull on his head. I forget all their names, but yeah, dude, I love those figures from that set, man. That was a good set.
Well, you remember they had that cartoon back in the day?
Oh yeah, the Ewok cartoon, dude, and they had the Gummy Bears cartoon that was kind of like a ripoff of the Ewoks cartoon.
Don't even. Yeah, I loved that. I have stuffed animals of that when I was a kid.
Dude, here's a random cartoon. Remember the Manchi Cheese cartoon? You remember the Manchi?
Oh yeah.
I don't think so.
I remember those on the USA train.
That was a random one. That came on like right after the Gummy Bears.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You remember this one?
So the Toxic Avenger, of course, I remember that. The Manchi cheese, though, it's such a random thing that most people don't remember. That's why Bricklock, I appreciate you remember that because most people are like, "Are you crazy?" I'm like, "Well, they were this little monkey."
Kind of like gremlins, almost like a.
Yeah, they were like this monkey hybrid thing. Like the Manchi cheese, it was dope.
I keep them in a gallon tub too, in tubwares, like big, huge. That way, if there's any water in the basement, unless something's completely like underwater, they're at least somewhat safe. It'd have to be like completely flooded out, but if it's just a little bit, they're good to go.
How cool Bricklock would it be a Manchi cheese Lego set? That would be rad. When I saw the Monkey Kid, when the Monkey Kid sets did the little baby Monkey Kids, like the little junior Monkey Kids, it reminded me of Manchi cheese so much. I was like, dude, that would be so rad.
Google that.
Google it, dude. The Manchi cheese. Yeah. It was a cool cartoon.
It was on like the USA train back in the day. Like it was
a pretty big cartoon in the USA.
Yeah, no, it was just the USA had that like cartoon train with like Space
Yeah.
Ghost and all those.
Yeah.
And it would
Yeah,
have,
yeah.
it was in that same time frame of
Yeah.
morning.
It's kind of scary because I got this iPad sitting here listening to us, but it's not on. It's on, but it was like in black screen. I type in MON and Mon Chi Chi shows up.
They were like little like gremlin monkeys, dude. They were random, but they were really cool.
Did they fall out into balls?
They made toys, but they was never like mainstream. Munchie Cheese was only just a cartoon. It never really like made it mainstream.
Yeah, that's what it's showing me. The actual toy. Okay.
Kind of like the Smurfs and the Snorks. Like when the Smurfs did the Snorks, it was kind of like one of those kind of low budget cartoons, but we had it on here constantly. So,
dude, the Smurfs were the
Smurfs were big, but Snorks, the Snorks.
I love the gummy bears. I don't care what anybody says. I love those damn.
Yeah,
I watched the gummy bears growing up. Yeah,
that cartoon was rad. Bouncing here and there and everywhere.
I know the whole song. Yeah. I could probably sing the whole thing.
Yeah, that's funny.
It was a Disney cartoon.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
it was Disney's Gummy Bears.
Yeah, so I just finished editing the sign-up sheet. If anyone wants to sign up, or if they want to let me know their preferred time, I can do it for them.
What day is it again?
It'll be. Let me look. In the US, in North America, it'll be from Friday the 25th at 10 p.m. to Saturday the 26th at 8 a.m. I'm pretty. No, that doesn't sound right. Let me recap the end time.
Yeah, come back when you got the facts straight.
Yeah, 10 p.m. Wait, hang on. 1, 2. No, hang on. I think I might have messed up something here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Dude, I was saying on Danny Bob's live stream for Christmas movies. Did anyone see the 8-Bit Christmas? That movie, the 8-Bit Christmas, about how the kid got his Nintendo?
No.
Oh, you should check it out. You'll like it. I think it's on HBO Max right now. Doogie Howser, the actor from Doogie Howser, is in it. He narrates it. But it's about how some kid in Chicago got his Nintendo for Christmas. It's such a rad movie, dude. 8-Bit Christmas. I would highly recommend it. It's a cool Christmas movie. Really cool.
My girls are wanting to watch the Griswolds and the National Lampoon's Christmas.
Yeah, the classic one.
Yeah, I remember watching those growing up.
It's kind of the 8-Bit Christmas is kind of formatted after those movies, but it's like done like a childish like 80s style. It's really good. Check out 8-Bit Christmas. You'll like it. You'll really like it. It's a good movie.
Have they seen National Lampoons yet?
What?
Have your kids seen National Lampoon's Christmas yet?
No, they want to see it though. I told them we'll watch it this Christmas.
That's funny.
The 8-Bit Christmas is more like kid friendly, but it's cool.
They're really old enough to appreciate it now. They're like,
I just fucked it up. Never mind.
Oh, it's all good. It happens to the best of us now. Got to work out a kink or two.
So I got some movie recommendations for you.
Nice.
A brand new one I saw a trailer for is that guy that plays the Aquaman. He does Violent Night. It's going to be a new Christmas movie. That looks really good.
Violent Night. Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to look that one up. December 3rd, I guess it's supposed to come out.
I always see him as Khal Drogo from Game of Thrones.
I think he plays like a Krampus character or something in this one. It's like a horror flick, but it's Christmas. And then another one that I thought was really good, and it's kind of old, is Matt Gruber. Not MacGyver, but the spoof movie MacGruber. They made a series of it on Showcase as well.
I saw that one.
It's an older movie. It's got some like older puns. The guy that used to do like Mad TV or Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, I saw that. I've seen that one.
Oh, I want to record Saturday Night Live. Dave Chappelle's on Saturday Night Live tonight.
Ooh, that's going to be good.
Did I miss that? I gotta go back. One sec. I gotta
No,
go
it
check.
starts at 11:30, I think. You better check. So then another movie I got for you is called Turbo Kid. It's like an 80s set movie, but it was made like 2012 or 2017. But it looks like it was made in the 80s. It's pretty cool.
That's how the 8-Bit Christmas was done. It's like the classic movie, The Christmas Story, but it's about a kid getting his Nintendo. Like it's really.
Oh, I gotta check that out. I gotta check.
You will
that
love
out.
it. Anyone on here would love it. Trust me. Like if anyone watched the 8-Bit Christmas movie, it is so. It came out last year. It is so good. It's so good.
Probably everyone except me.
I also don't like.
It's an HBO Max movie, so it's like I think it's exclusive to Europe, but it's really good. You can rent it. Like they have rentals. It's really good. This is the best way I can describe it. It's like the Christmas Story, how he wanted this BB gun, how he wanted the BB gun. The 8-Bit Christmas is how bad this kid wanted a Nintendo in the 80s. It's a good movie. It's really good.
Well, when I got my regular NES as a child, I cried.
Exactly. That's why you'll love it, bro. Trust me. You'll love it. It's like it tells the story of that. It hits the nostalgia button right in the heart, dude. It's really it's good. It's good. 8-Bit Christmas. Trust me, you'll like it.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. I know my brother appreciated when he got the Nintendo and Super Nintendo for Christmas. I wasn't much of a gamer, but he was into that stuff.
I had two little brothers, so I started out with Atari before they were even born, and then I had two younger brothers. So they started like 1 year, my mother would buy them a Nintendo, they would buy me a Genesis, they would buy the other. So I was spoiled having those brothers. We had every system that we could get at the time, but we would fight over it. We would all fight over it constantly. So it was kind of a blessing and a nightmare at the same time. But
we didn't fight too much.
We had a TurboGrafx, like the TurboGrafx Bonk's Adventure, which is like a random game. We had that.
That's what I remember first is the Atari. We had that. I was probably like 4.
Yeah, I was young when I got it too.
I remember Pong.
Yeah, Pong. I had that too.
I remember Atari and then ColecoVision.
Yep.
Then,
Pong was the first one that I had actually. That was like.
So the black and white TV set.
Yep, that's how I was the same way. And then we got,
you know what? I remember playing Pong as an app on my iPod Touch.
Yeah, but back in the day, Mayo, that we didn't even have color TVs, and we had Pong. That's all we had. It was like
color TVs. We didn't even have cell phones.
And dude, the controllers for it were huge. They were like the size.
The controllers had cords.
Yeah, and they had a big dial on them.
Yeah.
It was like a big long phone with a dial.
Yeah, I know what an Atari is, and I know how I know the legend of Pong, because I'm pretty sure it's by far the most popular Atari game.
Pong was before Atari. Pong was all we had before Atari. Atari was like a godsend after Pong. It was like, damn.
And because Pong was so popular before the Atari came out, that's why I believe it's the most popular Atari game of all time.
It's just
that's why when 8-Bit Nintendo came out, it was just like mind blowing. It was like, what?
Dude,
like,
I remember playing the crap out of Metroid and Mega Man.
Mega Man, yeah.
Dude, I was Ghosts and Goblins, dude. I was obsessed with any Capcom game, Mega Man, Ghosts and Goblins.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I did that Mega Man, the Ghosts and Goblins mock, and when I showed it here last week, but it's funny because it's such a random game that most people didn't know what it was, but the people who did, they would people I don't know would DM me and be like, "Yo, that's so rad, dude! I used to play that game. Like that game was so hard. Like it was such like it's such a nostalgic random game that so many people that I didn't know DM'd me. They're like, "Yo, that is sick." because it's not popular, but it was a hard game. Capcom games were hard.
I don't know. I was awesome at Mega Man and all those games.
Yeah, Mega Man was one of the Capcom game. It was hard too. I'm still trying to find a decent custom minifig for Mega Man. I see it coming from China, but none of them really are up to the quality that I want. So I'm trying to find a good one.
Yeah.
Because I would love to make a Mega Man mock, of a level. I would love to do that. I can't find a good Mega Man figure.
Have you checked, those crappy aftermarket selections?
Oh yeah, and I look at all of them, but a lot of them have the face is weird. So I think what I'm going to do is just buy a couple and then match it up with a Lego head. I'll take a Lego minifigure head and just put it in there and match them up. That's what I did for Zelda. So. I used to love Mega Man, dude. That was one of my games. Oh, I love that game.
Oh yeah, I love Mega Man too. And you had to do them in certain order, else it was freaking impossible.
Yeah, exactly, dude. You had
to track that order, you didn't know right away, right?
Yep.
There, I just posted up a new link.
Does this one work this time?
Hopefully, it'll work.
Good. I didn't want to have to pinch you for spamming.
So it'll be from 10 p.m. on Friday in North America to 6 a.m. on Saturday in North America.
Nice. Look forward to that one. Especially when you're bored sorting up night. I mean, there might be a little bit of shenanigans that pokes its head through.
I was shocked when I made that Ghosts and Goblins mock, because it was just for myself. I just wanted to make it because I was so obsessed with the damn game. But I knew most people wouldn't know, because it's not like Mario. It's not a popular game. So, but the old school people, they loved, they're like, dude, I used to play that as a kid. It was cool. I appreciated making it because of that. Because the random people that knew the game really loved it. So that was fun.
They know.
Yep.
Brown bricks. Do I got any? Ooh, not that many. I stopped sorting for a bit. I was getting tired of it. You guys see those gardens back in the day? I don't even know what they call them, colonial gardens, royal gardens, where they're all symmetrical and whatnot. That's what I'm trying to do.
But for you, Contra, it'll be from 2 p.m. It'll be from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Saturday the 26th.
Boom. See you tomorrow morning, James. Look forward to having a cup of coffee with you, brother.
I need to finish ordering parts for. I'm making a UCS full scale Obi-Wan's hut, a real full version of the Obi-Wan's hut, to scale to the movie. Not the little Lego set Lego came out was cool, but I want to make one that's full scale, to every detail in the movie. So I've been slowly ordering parts for that.
Yeah, parts are expensive.
I wish Lego Star Wars made more modular. I would love Lego Star Wars to make modulars. The Cantina was great. I want more like that. I want them to start making actual Jedi temples and the Sith temple.
The Cantina, and then they had wasn't this Luke's lair, whatever it was, and then they had the Boba Fett palace. They all you could make something out of them all together.
Yeah, but those are more child sets. That's why I want to make I would love UCS style versions of real modulars of these. That's the kind of stuff I like to build.
I don't know. I think they look pretty sweet with that Cantina.
Well, the Cantina was great. That was great. But I want more like that. I want Obi-Wan's hut.
Yeah, but that's what people want. They're not going to make that.
Yeah, exactly.
No, they're not going to make what people want. wink, wink, re-release the airport shuttle, and people will still pay $500 for that. If Lego wants to release a $500 set, just re-release the airport shuttle, please.
That's why I did the short Love Hurts. Listen to us, Lego. Listen. With that one song there was funny.
It's been a pain in the butt though, trying to get all the like I'm taking clips from the movies and Star Wars, trying to get every angle of Obi-Wan's hut. There's a ton of pain in the butt, actually. Now I want this thing to be like spot on movie.
I did buy Starry Night tonight though, like for the Van Gogh.
Nice.
My wife keeps like looking at it and she's like, are you gonna get that one? And like we didn't get it the last time, and this time she kind of nudged me a little bit more. So
This is a cool set. That's a cool looking set.
I was like, all right, whatever.
Did your wife build Lego, or has she ever built Lego?
No, she likes certain things. She definitely likes the botanicals. And there's things that she'll be like, this is kind of cool, and like, you know, so she's definitely an enabler, you know, when it comes to
Nice.
But like,
hey,
yeah, as far as
Macro,
I asked you,
Macro, do you know how to pin comments in a live stream?
I do, yeah.
Maybe you want, could you please pin my comment about my link to the Google Doc?
I can. You asked nice mail. I can do that. First, we got to listen to my message to Lego through my short.
Awesome.
Love hurts, especially when the person that you love doesn't want to put you first. If I could go reverse, I would pay attention to your actions and would never pay attention to your words. Bitch, you was a curse. Trick me into thinking that you love me, then you. Yeah, love hurts, especially when the person that.
Lego, you make love and hurt.
You know this is going to get copyrighted.
No, that was.
You know this is going to get copyrighted.
No, that was
now.
15 seconds short. I was allowed to do that.
Yeah, he's right. That was a free clip.
Okay.
Smart man, Macro. Smart man.
Why isn't it showing on? She's on top.
Dude, speaking of video,
Starship, nice.
Speaking of video game builds, can they goddamn please make some Zelda for the love of bleep God?
They were going to make Lego. They were going to make Lego Zelda sets. They were going to make Lego Zelda sets in 2013, but they declined. They declined because Lego didn't want to make specialized heads for the characters.
No, I get it. I know Shy made videos about it. I know the whole story, but nowadays they have the license, even though when you have the Nintendo IP, it doesn't mean you have every game because you have to go through like different contracts for each one. So, but still, like, please, for the love of God, Lego, just make a Zelda set. Everyone and their mother wants it. Just make it, please.
I'd be happy with just a Zelda, minifigure series.
Exactly, that too. Like I had to spend $100 to make a pad printed Link. I made my own version. I spent $100.
I've never played Zelda.
Okay, my heart just stopped.
That'd be before your time, though, wouldn't it? Like they don't got a modern day Zelda, do they?
Zelda is still popular by people my age.
Like they go out of their way to buy an old school machine, or is there a Zelda game on a new school machine?
Well, there's none. They always make new ones, and like the Breath of the Wild came out like 2 years ago, maybe 3, and it was the #1 video game like at that time. And there people are waiting for the next one. I forget they launched the name of it. It comes out in spring, but there's a new one.
Was that on?
It's on the Switch, Nintendo Switch. So I'm hoping when this new one comes out in the spring, maybe we will get a Zelda set. Hopefully, I'm fingers goddamn crossed, but we'll see.
Take care, Steve. That's a hard one, buddy. Cheers, man.
Hey, buddy.
She's on top's confirming it was the game of the year. Okay. I'm just not.
But you know what the game of the year actually was?
What's that?
The game of the year actually was Your Mama.
Breath of the Wild was game of the year. It was like Breath of the Wild. The latest Zelda that came out was like the top video game at the time.
No, the game of the year was Your Mama.
What platform was that one on? Yeah.
The Your Mama game was on the platform Your Mama.
I'm talking about 3 years. Breath of the Wild came out like 3 years ago. I think it's 3 years ago now.
I didn't really care for the game Your Mama.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't. It didn't come out 3 years ago. It came out on Your Mama.
I'm talking about a completely different game, Mayo. My mama is a nice mama.
And my mama is currently installing a new internet modem.
My mama's getting old, man. I'm dreading it. She's getting old.
Both of my grandmothers and my great grandmother are gone now.
Yeah, mine have been gone for a while, so that's why I'm dreading when my mama goes.
And Venomous Typhon's mama died 12 years ago. And Captain Matt always likes to make fun of him for fucking on her corpse or whatever.
Well, that was a little dark.
Yeah, he's a real dark person like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to downgrade your status to 14A. You're only allowed to go to 14A. You're not allowed to go to R anymore.
So in this country, that'd be downgrading from MA 15 plus to M.
Yeah, exactly.
Because isn't the PG rating PG rating for people to watch something that are nine or older with their parents, and PG-13 is you can watch something without your parents and be 13 or older.
Dude, see, this was the old like vignette, the Zelda vignette I made a long time ago. Has the pots, has the hearts, the stepstone. They got like there's a floating hearts. There's the pots. They even have. I even made the little the bombs. I have to do the walls and everything. It has a whiz robe popping up from the down. You know, it's a classic Zelda dungeon set. They get the boss key, all the potions.
Dungeon.
So I want to really actually build out the walls and make it like a real like set. We got the skeleton with throwing the knives, the torches.
You really only need like one or two walls, really, just to.
Yeah, no, I have to, dude. I even built the chest. I have the chest with the magic wand in the chest. So,
nice,
but
nice.
I even made the floor. Look, I made the floor look like the boss key. Like
it does. Yeah,
it has the stepstone, the floating hearts, all the pots. Like, so this is like an old school Zelda dungeon, but I want to like build it out to be a few rooms with walls and with a little. Yeah.
So where did you get that Zelda character from?
I made it from I bought a custom and then I had a torso pad printed. I had the torso made custom. I designed the graphics and I just had it made. It cost me $100 to do because pad printing. If you don't like, it's not like UV. You can't just do a one-off. They have to make the pads. They have to. So it was expensive, but it was worth it. The shield came from some bootleg version. And it's kind of crappy. I want a new shield, but yeah. And like I've been waiting for Zelda for a long time.
I'll grab my all Lego version when I did it the one time.
And even the floated hearts, I had to get the because the heart tiles only came in red with the from Wizard of Oz.
Where is man?
The heart tiles only came in the red from the.
So where did?
Go ahead, man. What are you saying?
Where is the Batman works in black and very dark grey up to nowadays?
What's up, Rich? Good evening, Big C.
Hey, Richard.
Those red heart tiles only came in the Wizard of Oz minifigs So I had to get from Lego. I had to get the ones without the prints. It sucked. It took me a long time to find those things. I don't
That's what I
understand
thought.
why they never. Well, that's dope. I like that.
That's all Lego. I just kind of paired it up.
Yeah, it's a purist version. I can't wait. That's why I want them to make a real version of it because I had to like pay to have mine made.
So there's my link. Hold on, I'll show you. It's on this. It's from this other figure I have in my hand. So there's Link, and then I did a Zelda, which is that. But I gave her this shield instead. But that's what came with her was the other shield, some kind of warrior princess. I think they were from a minifig series, and I just kind of like gave them different haircuts.
Kevin, are you building the Ewok village right now?
I'm trying to piece it back together, yeah.
Oh, look at that macro. He's building the Ewok village.
Yeah, that's what Cliff was doing too. It's epic Ewok village weekend.
Everyone knows that from starting in January, I'm gonna try and lock together the Ewok village for my Middle Ages momentum.
Dude,
because I think some of the forestmen would look really good in a structure that closely resembles the Ewok village.
When I was looking for those red heart tiles, I figured, Lego has dots. They're gonna make red heart tiles, no problem. But they didn't. The only red heart tiles you can get were in the Wizard of Oz like CMF series with the CMF. And you had to I had to call them and be like, I wanted them without the print, please. Like, give me some blank red tiles. Eventually, I got 3 of them. So,
you need more? Oh, they're blank. These ones got. You could take an eraser to these if you.
Yeah, that's what they told me to do the same. Lego actually told me like just buy the other ones and erase it. So I actually have another Nintendo mock I'm making where I need hearts, and that's what I did. I just bought the other ones and I erased it off.
Nice. Anybody know where this piece maybe came from? It's a horse saddle. And it says Lego
it from a Fabuland? Is it from Fabuland?
It could very well be. I don't know.
Because I'm pretty sure that's a Fabuland piece. That looks like the Fabuland brown.
At least you got a trail to go down now. Now you got to go look at a bunch of Fabuland sets and see if you can see it.
Those horse saddles are usually expensive.
That's a nice piece. I think I got in a lot once upon a time when I used to do my eBay buying.
Because I know Shy building his huge knight armies. He's always looking for those saddles, and he pays good money.
Oh, maybe I'll hit him up.
Everybody make sure to read the pinned comment.
You working on anything?
Everyone
tonight,
make sure to read the pinned comment.
Hey, you're killing me here.
Sorry, my internet is cutting out right now. It's getting real bad.
Jake.
Pretty much the same. Clean my office up, so that's a win. You working on anything, Scene? And Joe, I got to go hunting for you. Are you going to be on that Twitter tonight? I mean Twitch.
Yeah, I'm missing the usually after your streams, Macro. Brick Scenes usually always had a good build stream going on.
Yeah, he was hiding last weekend on Twitter. Sorry, I keep a secret out.
We're missing you. Come on, buddy.
Yeah. Good, thanks. Yeah, I've been busy working Mascot Head. Nice. Live street sale. Hey, cool. Nice. Yeah, if anyone doesn't know, go check out Countra's Instagram.
Dude, he's always got dope this recycled art when he made those Lego glasses out of the bags and the packaging. That was really cool.
Sick art. Very sick art.
You make some dope art.
Okay, now what we got somewhere. I got enough 2 buys? I got none. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I'll be over on Twitch later this evening. Nice.
Well, that's why I haven't seen it, because he's been on Twitch. I saw it. I've been watching his gaming channel when he first started it. I just haven't seen his gold streams, but that makes sense. He said he's on YouTube. I miss your YouTube, Rich. I miss your YouTube.
Yeah, sometimes I wouldn't mind taking a break, but it's hard to not hang out with people, I find, on the weekends. It's nice to just be able to sit in my basement, not have to deal with the world.
Definitely, Rich. Just send me a gram. Send me a link. I have a Twitch account. Sometimes I don't go on there often though, because they always had, it was more of that new age where you have to have coins and this and that and all that bullshit. So I just got lost with it. But I have an account. So.
Yeah, that's why I'm not on there often, is I don't like learning all these different interfaces all the time and different buttons, and so I'm getting the hang of it.
It's like a reward service thing on there. So I get it. It's like a reward system, but I just didn't have the time. YouTube was so much easier, but I do go on there occasionally, especially if someone sends me a link. I'll definitely check it out.
Yeah, you're just learning how to chat with people. Drives me nuts.
Yeah, Twitch can be a little overwhelming compared to YouTube. It has that reward system where you have they expect you to do things, vice versa. So it is what it is.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, even when you first get into the interface.
We are about to connect to the new Wi-Fi on our modem, which is nice.
Good. They got that fixed pretty quick.
For Australian internet, though, man, you usually have a good connection. Most Australian internet connections are like crappy. Brixine for New Zealand too. He's always solid. His connection's always good.
Yeah, I've never seen with an internet issue. That's right.
Yeah, he's always been rock solid with that.
Well, they're running the bits over by kangaroos. So, I mean,
the reward stuff. I like that.
There's a lot of Australian channels that they come on that's been chopped up. You can't hear people talking,
And what color am I going to wrap it? Maybe a dark blue. We'll come back to that later.
he says, if you ever buy a blue brick set, let me know. I'd be interested in what you picked.
Oh, I'm looking into it. I actually started last week I started looking at the site, man. You definitely have me interested. So I'm gonna eventually get one. I will.
Well, that's all right. Even if you don't matter. If you ever do.
No, I will. I love that kind of stuff, dude. Trust me. And it's half the price of a third of the price of Lego, dude. Like,
yeah. That's why my wife's like pointing at the bookstore and like Assembly Square. I'm like, yeah, I got that one. Yeah, I got that one. She's like,
well, that's true. They seem to put out more designs much quicker than Lego does as well. They seem to pump it out.
Yeah, it just depends. I mean, this year was a pretty active year. They have what 5 modulars on slate this year, so it's pretty good.
We got mint internet here. That's funny, eh? Well, not that's funny. I mean, that's solid, but that fact that New Zealand's solid internet and then yet Australia keeps just sucking.
Yeah, Brixie never had lagging internet. He's always had good internet. Every time I've ever seen it, it's always been on point. Mayo is the same. So, but some people are in their area just bad internet.
Doesn't it automatically force you to update Rich OBS? And then that's what it did to me once. And then I got to reselect all those. Yeah, the camera and everything. Damn.
Tasman always has good internet, seems like, too. Tasman's always got good connection.
Yeah, his is pretty solid. I'll complain about it once in a while. It's pretty good. I complain about it if as soon as it didn't work, I'd be complaining.
Well,
spoiled here.
My iPhone 8 is officially back on Wi-Fi, so I'm going to change my iPhone 13, see if it can get on Wi-Fi. So I might drop out.
Easy.
We always have good internet here, but it's expensive. It's way overpriced. I actually need to call them and negotiate because it's ridiculous what I'm paying for internet here.
What do you pay?
Well, with cable, it's almost $300.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't even have I'm not a crazy cable dude. Like I have everything I stream is like HBO Max and Netflix. It's all online. So they're ripping me off big time. Like the New York City area, though, that's how it is. They rape us here, dude. When it comes to that
Comcast, is that what you got?
yeah, it was. No, it turned to Optimum, but it was Comcast. Like, and then it got bought out by Optimum. My father and my father's only like a town away, and he was like, "Dude, they call him up and tell him you're changing this to NetSpeed Go, and they're going to swap it to $50." I was like, "Okay," so that's what I'm going to do. He did the same thing. He's like, "Either I'm going to leave you, or you're going to get like drop it by $150," and that's what they did. So I need to do the same. Like,
I mean, I pay $79 for gigabit up and down.
Yeah, ours is like they call it. I have like the high speed business internet, which is bullshit, but it's $189, bro. $189 for internet.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you're telling me.
We're not much better. It's $211. I pay $211 a month for internet and cable.
Yeah, and then you add the cable on, and I get up to like $279, $280.
So. I don't do cable.
Yeah, I'm cutting the cable out. I don't because I stream everything now, and I watch like HBO Max and Netflix and Amazon. I'm gonna cut that all out, but the internet for $180 is ridiculous, dude. I want it down to 50, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I know how to do all the wiring for like over the air too. So
they in our market they rape us, dude. Around New York City, they just rape you because they know they can. And I just never paid attention to it. So, but now I know, so I'm going to change it.
Yeah, with my antenna, I can get like 40 some channels just from my antenna.
Nice. That's the way to go.
I have a router box too that I run my coax from my antenna to. It's called an HD home run. And then I have that plugged into my router, and then I can stream it to all of my TVs.
So, yeah, my mother actually did that. Like, and my mother's not a tech savvy person. She just did that. That's why I'm like, yo, I have to change what I'm paying because my non-technology parents did that, and I was like, dude, like I'm getting killed here. Like this is ridiculous, paying almost $300 a month for this. Like, yeah, I'm definitely. It's on my list of things that I need to. I'm just lazy.
From Wi-Fi.
If you want any help doing anything, let me know. I can do it.
No, I appreciate that.
I can walk you through it. I just set up my stepdad too with all that stuff too. He's in the Denver area. He's got a bazillion channels where he is too. So
I'm just gonna, like my father did it. He got them. He's like, dude, tell them you're gonna go to NetSpeed Pro for $50 a month, or you're gonna leave. And then they cut them right down. Instantly, they were like, okay, don't leave. We'll give you this. And so I'm going to try that first. If that doesn't
I've had them come up to me at like Walmart, and they're like, asking, what kind of service you have and like how fast you got. Well, unless you can get gigabit for like $80, then I don't want to talk to you. He just like walked away from me.
My Walmart had those people too. I never paid attention to them actually, but I should because they're gonna save me money. But I'm gonna try what my dad did, and if he did it a town over for me, I'm sure I can convince him to do the same thing. But I just was so lazy, as a consumer, you get lazy, and I never paid attention to it. But I was like, damn, I'm getting ripped off here.
Yeah, I don't mess around with that stuff, man. I'm like the cord cutting master.
I'm so lazy with that stuff, and then now I realize I'm like, dude, I need to really change this because I'm getting
Yeah,
crazy.
I was paying like $300 over with Comcast, and I ended up getting. First of all, my internet was like 100 megabit, so I was paying like close to $300, and I went from that to paying $80 for my internet. That got me up 10 times faster.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I'll do a streaming service like Sling or whatever, or Fubo or something for certain sports times. But like I don't keep any. There's no contract, so I can cancel it whenever I want.
Yeah.
And then I have like the HBO Maxes and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, no, totally. I agree. I've just been so lazy with it that I need to make a change because they're killing me. They are killing me. It just goes to show you, though, that the industry has been raping us for a long time, and it's changing. It's slowly changing, but man, like,
well, it'll be different when they all go a la carte. Like, I need a streaming service that just does sports. That's all I want. Just sports.
Yeah, that's what I want too. That's the only thing I care about is that, and occasionally news, but not even local news. Like here, there's like local news, but then there's like New York City news. So, but that's like mainstream. That's Channel 7. It's a big channel. It's not like local news. So the cable companies can't like take any rights to that. So
yeah. Well, I think what's going to happen is like MLB and NFL. And eventually, what's going to happen is you're going to be able to pay for a subscription service directly through them that will pay like your local whatever,
yeah, your area,
your network, the sports whatever, regional sports networks or whatever.
I've been waiting for that forever. The gameplay, the NFL channel they've been for years now. It's been over a decade now. For you to get like the gameplay package, it has to be through a certain company, and like you can't wait for that legally to change. I've been waiting for years for that to change, like to just be able to just pay a monthly fee to get every NFL game, and like it's been a conglomerate for so long that like I think it would change a long time ago. It's been 10 years. It still hasn't changed. Well, I think it's DirecTV still has it. I think it still has it. DirecTV.
Yeah. Uh-oh, I'm running out of pizzas here.
I blame Canada.
Don't blame us. We get hosed for all that stuff.
Yeah, they don't even have NFL. They have CFL, but I would love to watch that.
Oh, you can if you have your attendance pointed the right way where we are.
It's occasionally on my cable in the springtime because it's a different time of season. We do get some. We don't get all the games, but I get some. But I want the NFL full Sunday ticket, and like you have to. It's only here they do it through one like company, and it's ridiculous, dude. It's like I've been waiting for that to, like you said, I want that a la carte. I want it a la carte. It's been taking forever.
I mean, if I had to pay like $250 a year so I could watch every Cubs game, no matter, even though I'm in market or whatever, like I would totally do it.
Yeah, so would I, dude. So would I. It's just they don't offer it here, which sucks.
My Wi-Fi is connected again. Hooray!
Hooray, nice.
So I am out of my internet blackout, and now I can watch everyone to my heart's content. All of you guys on YouTube without having to put it on a data saving pixelation of that crappy 480, 420, 360 and 240p that was relevant 2 decades ago. I can watch everyone at crisp, smooth 1080p and 4K and not have to worry about being conservative. So that nightmare
Mayo,
is over.
Is that how you feel, Mayo?
Yes, that is how I feel.
So you're no longer this guy.
Yeah, I'm no longer that guy.
You're this guy.
Which means I can
No more of this.
sleep. Which means I can sleep peacefully at bed. Which means I can sleep peacefully in my bed after Good Morning Brick World before I go watch the NFL.
That's funny.
He's almost reached this though.
Almost.
Yeah.
And he's definitely not this anymore.
How many total?
Brick Scene. When I first started watching YouTube, I grew up on 420p. Then they kicked it up to 480p, and then the whole world changed forever once YouTube finally got HD.
Dude, this is the funny one from Citizen Brick. The penis. This is the penis classic space.
Oh.
Dude, when they sent me this, I was like,
Yeah.
I remember that when you showed that. Yeah.
I was like, what are you kidding? Like, and as a graphic designer, dude, I love it. I appreciate it, but that's definitely not a space shuttle. That's a dick. And
because that rocket ship looks like the Daily Bulge. Hey, Macro.
And Chef finally got it. And Chef, I go, thank God you got that, Chef. Because everyone in the chat thought I was crazy when I said that. He's like, no, that's a dick. I was like, yep, that's definitely a dick.
Is Macro not here right now?
No, I'm still here.
Because that rocket ship kind of looks like the Daily Bulge.
Oh, it's a bulge, all right. Like,
what you're gonna build once you get to 450?
Yeah, and you're gonna build the Sanctum Sanctorum when I get to 450.
That I will.
If anyone else has any big set that is in their backlog, reach out to me and say, hey, I'm not going to build this set until you get to 450, and then you can join me and Macro on a 450 subscriber special stream.
Man, what big set don't I have, for freak's sake?
Well, if you've got any $200 plus blue brick sets in the backlog, maybe you might want to save it till then.
What's that one you're working on right now, Brick? What is that? What's the one you're building right now?
Me?
Yeah, Brick. What's the one that Bricklock's working on right now?
Oh, it's a gym, it's a fitness center.
Oh yeah, you said that
earlier. Right now, these are like the little free weights area.
Yep, I get it. And you said it earlier. My bad. I forgot what you said.
Oh, that's all right.
And I believe those pieces were first used in the circuit, in one of the what was it? The Team Great Britain Olympic CMFs.
Why thanks to me? Rich. It does look like a darn good set. I scored that on the double VIP points.
So now that I'm on Wi-Fi, I can upload my video that I told my folks on Patreon I said I was going to upload.
Okay, well, I think I ran out. Oh, maybe I didn't run out. What time is it? 2:18. I will run the stream to 3 hours. And then I'll shut her down.
And
a couple hours of sleep.
So that means there's 41 minutes to go.
Yes, sir. Then I can get some sleep, and then I can go watch Rich, get a couple more hours of sleep, and then watch Good Morning Brick World.
Yeah, Rich said he's building the Sanctum.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see that. Crack that box open.
I need to understand Twitch better. So
understand that twatter.
Yeah, Twitch. They just have that reward system that confuses the hell out of me. So eventually, my old fart brain will wrap around it. But I just
when you watch a video on Twitch, you earn a currency for that channel, just general currency. But then there's a currency you can actually pay money for.
Yeah, that's where it confuses me. Is the free versus because sometimes like when I try to watch people, it seems like you can only have paid currency. They don't allow regular currency, so that's where it confuses me.
Yeah.
But I guess it's just a choice that the person making the content make that if they can only have people pay for it or not. So I don't know.
Damn, short more pieces. Can't win them all, I guess.
Yeah, there you go. There's a little free weight area.
That looks cool.
Yeah, it does look really cool.
Yeah.
It looks like a gym. It looks like a gym.
Heaven forbid it should look like what it's supposed to.
Okay, a couple more pieces, and I'll go back to sorting my crap.
I used to watch Bricks O'Brien all the time on Twitch, and then I think he changed it so you had to like be a paid member or whatever. That's when I was just like, all right, I'm done with this.
You have to be a paid member just to watch?
Yeah, that's what it seemed like. Like, because I'm friends with the dude. I mean, I used to DM him all the time on Instagram, and he changed from YouTube to just that. And then all of a sudden, that changed from you had to be a paid member, so I stopped.
Well, that sucks.
Whenever someone does something like that, it's normally because they want to quit on YouTube, but they've still got an obligation to people who pay them money. The same thing happened with Kevin Hinkle.
Yeah, I haven't watched him in a long time. I used to be on his panels and his live stream way back in the day. I was always on his panel, dude. And I'm friends with him. Like he used to work for Lego. I worked for Lego, although I was there years before he was. We didn't work there together, but I always had that connection with him. And when he had his YouTube channel, I would always watch it. Always get on live streams for his Lego building. I would watch his doodle streams, and then he just changes it all up. So again, what's his name? Bricks O'Brien is friends with him, so he did the same thing. So it's just like, dude, all right, I'm not going to watch anymore if you're going to charge me money to watch.
Barely enough for that. Barely enough. All right, my Royal Gardens is almost done for a bit.
Hey, Macro, last time you ordered Blue Bricks, did you get any sets or did you just get those parts?
I just got parts for some reason. I don't know why I didn't order some of those construction sets, heavy equipment. Damn. Well, yeah, for whatever reason, I just ordered the parts.
Yeah.
That's right. It gives me a reason to go back because I really dig that gym and some of the other stuff we're building.
Here's a like paver machine.
Yeah, I'll get that in a minute, in a hot minute.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
cool. I like
what?
the backside. I like the way they did the backside.
Wait,
Yeah.
what machine is that?
The
This
reason
is
why I did
Blue Bricks.
Twitch can do more than just Lego.
What
yeah.
machine is that?
It's like a paver, like an asphalt.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It might
It
be.
spreads out. It spreads out it spreads out a mix of bitumen, tar, and asphalt on the road to pave it.
I think it was Brixie, I think it was that they changed it to be a members only stream. Like slowly but surely, they just changed it to that, and that's where I kind of fell off. But if you want to do video games like gaming stuff, Twitch is a good place to do it. Like so, it makes sense. I get why you did it. I just did. Those guys just slowly switched over to paid only, which was kind of to me was bullshit. So I stopped watching. I have no
Normally
problem
those
donating.
normally those people are just elitists and they're not worth watching. If
I
you're
have
not
no
also
problem.
if you're not also an elitist.
I have no problem donating and supporting streams and that. But when you put like a pay gate in front of it, that's where I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm not gonna pay attention to it anymore. But
Oh, that works out. I'll get another one.
Yeah, because really, with my Patreon, I think I've got to develop more of a business models.
Yeah. It's nice not to always feel like you have obligation. You can just keep it a hobby.
hey, if you want to make a pay gate, go for it. I mean, I don't care. Like it's up to you. Whatever, do you. I'm
Oh,
not,
for sure.
I'm not gonna watch.
I just feel like I got an obligation to do something, provide something, help someone. And I don't want it to take away from the actual feeling of it being a hobby.
I have no problem super chatting and donating to people I support, but the people that put a pay gate up right from the bat, it's like, come on now. Like, I don't know. That's just not me. But
Exactly. Well, maybe if they, like you say, they got an obligation to the older people and they're quitting YouTube, because how is a new person supposed to even know if they like the content you want to pay for it in the first place to watch?
yeah. Well, Bricks O'Brien slowly transitioned to it, but the second he put up the pay gate, I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm friends with the dude. Like I was friends with him. It's like, yeah, I'm not gonna pay to see the shit that I saw for free constantly. Like, dude, it's not. I don't know, but it is what it is.
Boom.
I even did art for that guy. I made free art for that. I gave him thousands of dollars in free graphic design work, and he still put up a big eight. I was like, yeah, okay.
I'm
Yeah,
still
well.
trying to charge you.
Yeah, I was like, we're not friends anymore. Goodbye.
Just give me a free monthly subscription, man. Made that shit. Yeah. That's funny. That is funny. What's up, Richard? Popus Bricks, how's it going?
That's the funny thing. Nowadays, people think graphic designers are just super cheap, and it's not the case. Like good graphic designers, we don't do shit for free. That's our job. I'm not going to pump out shit for free. You know, like unless you're my friend, like dude, like you, Macro. I'm down with you. You're my boy. I'll do shit for you. But when people demand shit from me for free, it's like, dude, that's my job. Dude, that's how I pay my bills. Like.
Well, that's just it. As I'll pay you, right? So
No, you don't have to pay me at all, man. You're my boy. But like
something.
when people demand it, it's just like, bro, like, come on, man. I have to earn a living here.
Yeah, exactly. Just because you know them doesn't mean you're going to do it for them, right?
Yeah, I get bombarded with it, dude. Bombarded with people. Like people like you that are my friends, I have no problem doing it for them. Like people that are my friends that I interact with, no problem. But when people just come at me and they're like, they want shit for free, it's like, dude, I have to pay bills. You know, this is my job.
I got to eat too. Exactly. Rich says, that's why I turned off all my memberships. I just can't justify people. I mean, if people want you, I'm not going to say no. It just turns into like then I feel like I have to do it every weekend. And if I have something come up, then too bad for me. I got an obligation to fulfill because they're. So I get why you turn off the memberships for sure. Yo, Cliff, yo. Congrats on the long ass stream, man. Cool to see that get done. Oh, I screwed up. I wonder if there's elves, green L tiles. Not that I have, I doubt it. In which case, I'll pop that piece back out. Last little bit, and we'll get back to sorting for the last half hour. Won't seem that bad.
What's up, Cliff?
Nice.
Cliff just had, I think it was the 900 subscribers. Like, I was just on his live stream earlier in the chat. I think it was 900 subscribers. So congrats, Cliff.
Yeah, he's rocking out the Ewok Village as well.
Hi, Cliff. This is for you.
Cliff puts in the work, bro. He's like, that's like what I was saying to Mayo earlier. Like, he puts it. Cliff puts in the hours on the YouTube, dude. So he deserves the followers.
Yeah, here you go, Sidious. There's a water cooler.
Oh, that's dope. Really cool.
Oh,
I love the details in those builds. And the cool thing is they're compatible with Lego bricks, which is cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice. I've never seen that before. Anybody ever seen that before?
What is it?
Oh, yeah.
Glass. A glass instead of a bottle. Interesting.
I
Oh,
haven't
yeah.
seen it in that color,
Outlet.
though. I've never seen it in that color, which is cool.
I've seen it
Yeah.
before.
No, it came with like this, whatever this set was. Oh, Polly. Kind of cool.
I'm a sucker for translucent parts. I love translucent parts.
Yeah, same.
Yup. That's not bad. No, it's not. Nice. Right on, Cliff. All those bricks. Boom. Well, that's not too bad.
We got to come up with a cool graphic for that macro, like offline, like some more than just like the words themselves, but like maybe on top of like a brick or something. Like I got to come up with some like a cool something that's just not just words, you know, like the words are there, but there's some like cool graphic behind it.
Yeah, some kind of iconic image or something to pair up.
Yeah, that's why I was asking you if you had any thoughts in mind, but we can talk offline about it. But it, like, you know, just add a little oomph to it, little something extra to the idea you have to make it like pop.
I hear ya. That'll be tight. Good call. Good call. Yeah, I'll think of something. I might even have a couple pictures that'll work. I'll have to go through them and see.
Yeah, if you have any thoughts, just send them to me. I'll think about it. I'll let it roll around in my head for a while. Like,
nice.
It usually takes me a little while for it to roll around in there, and then I'll come up with something, you know. But we'll make it look fresh. Trust me.
Tight. Appreciate it. Well, I'm about running out of parts, so
I need to actually make that the shirt that Hive always wears that I did with it was the classic space logo, but it's the Death Star with the TIE fighter flying around it.
That is cool, yeah.
I want to make it really. I have to condense it down to embroidery, so I could put it on hats because that would be dope on a hat. I have to. There's so many details in it that I have to kind of shrink it down and make it work for embroidery. But that's my next thing. I want to make hats of that.
That would be dope for a hat. There we go.
Oh, nice.
Looks good.
That looks really sick. I love the statue. The statue's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know about this color, the tan. So I ordered all these quarter round spheres. I guess they're eighth round spheres, whatever.
The monument though in the middle is dope. That's what I like the best.
Hey, Mark.
What's up?
My daughter wants to show you something here. Here, go.
Kitty Copter modified.
Oh, Canada.
Oh, nice. Where'd you find the Canadian flag from?
It's a Lego printed Canada.
Nice.
Where'd you get that one from?
We got it at Brick World Indie when we were there. I think it was Eclipse Graphics.
Okay, it's not from a set type.
No.
I've been sleuthing that out. I'd be like, I'm gonna go buy that set now just for that.
Oh, Canada.
Oh, that's funny. A Canadian Lego flag. That's awesome. All right, back to cleaning up, I guess. Yay.
It's still kind of funny that you guys have Milwaukee's best up there, but you're close to that side of the country, so it makes sense.
Yeah, Old Mill. It's not too close. Funny enough for how cheap it is.
Yeah, it's close enough. It's on the kind of, well, that's more Midwest, but you're more towards the western side.
Yeah, and they got to ship stuff over anyways. It's going through here anyways.
Good. Every time I've tried to get into Canada from the New York border has been like, I always get through, but it's like a 4-hour wait, dude. It's such a pain in the ass, man. Those Mounties don't play around, man. Like they make us wait in line for hours, dude.
Yeah, we're slow. Nice. Moment's even saying that's awesome.
But when I get in there, I love it because I go right to Toronto. I love that city. It's super clean and it's like good food. Toronto's it's a good city. I like it.
If you think Toronto's clean, you should go to Vancouver.
Yeah, I haven't been really to the west coast of Canada. Not at all. I've lived in California, but I've never been to the west coast of Canada.
Vancouver is pretty darn clean, other than Skid Row. So if you just stay out of Skid Row.
Yeah, San Francisco is like that. So it's right below you guys. So I'm used to that. I get it.
Yeah, it is. San Francisco is like that. And then as soon as you get to Tenderloin, it gets a little iffy right off the tourist path. Like it's night and day. You're on the tourist path, and then you get to see like all city life.
Yeah. I grew up around New York City, so I'm used to any kind of city, man. I grew up in the King City, so I'm used to it.
You've seen the biggest of the big.
Yep. But I thought when I went to Toronto for my first time as a kid, I was shocked because it was nothing like New York City. It was so clean, so nice. Like there was no bums. Like it was really night and day. So
greenery within the city.
Yeah, that too. It's gorgeous. I love Canada.
Yeah, we're okay.
It just takes forever to get in there.
Mayo's internet crap out on him again or something? Looking for that 2x4 brick. Talking about this over here. Back this way. After once I get some of this sorted, I'm going to jump back into that Monkey Kid mock. Got another good idea I want to pull off.
I love that mock, dude. The one you do with all the bunkers, man. I love that.
Yeah, it's starting to come together pretty good. Actually, looked like something.
Dude, do you still have that? The one you did, it was like a bay area with the pirates and the cat versus the castle, or I think that's what it was. It was like,
yeah, I haven't worked on it for a bit. That's still upstairs, ever expanding. That castle mock.
Yeah, I like that mock, dude. That was cool too.
Yeah, that's not going anywhere anytime soon. It's just going to get a little bit bigger.
That's how I am with my mocks. They slowly just sit there. Like that blood bank module I started last year, and then I let it sit for 9 months straight. And then this Halloween, I got expired, and I finished it. So I get it, man. You just let it sit for a while, and
Yeah.
slowly.
I might even get the city to a certain level, do a nice video, take pictures, and then I don't know, man. Sometimes I think about knocking it down, taking it apart, so I can get just that space for the medieval layout.
That's why I asked you if it was still up, because I like that mock that you had there. I think you should add to it, dude. Just add to it. But space is a thing. I get it. Space.
Because right now that castle mock it's got to be darn near 2048 by 48 base plates.
Dude, you had like an executioner's row or like executioner's section in that pirate one, which was cool. You had the whole bay. Like, yeah, I liked it. I liked that one. I enjoyed it.
It was fun for sure. Those are the sets I liked best as a kid anyways. It's like the space exploring, space or Blacktron type stuff, anything space like that. The pirates in the castle.
Yeah, that was the same with me when I was young. Those were dude, even when I worked at Lego, they didn't have Star Wars yet. When I worked at Lego, they didn't have themes yet. They only had the original shit. So
with their own storyline behind it. That's what I like. The sets when you had their own story.
The glory days.
Yeah.
The glory days.
That's what I loved when I was working there, because that's what our jobs were, even as graphic designers, was to come up with like characters and themes and things like that. Like that was the fun stuff.
That Star Wars must sell a whole lot of money for them if they're not willing to do their own space themes and just keep rolling with Star Wars.
Definitely does. I mean, later in my career, I worked at Disney as a Star Wars creative director, and it wasn't as fun because everything was dictated. You had to follow a style guide. You had to do it. It was like there was no creativity to it, really. You were just following what Disney thought George would do, kind of thing. George Lucas, and you just had to spit it out. It wasn't as fun. It definitely wasn't as fun. That's why I left.
Yeah, exactly. When work's not fun, it's time to move on.
I dreamed as a kid too. As a kid, I wanted to work for Star Wars, and then when I did, when it was owned by Disney, it just made me want to puke, and I left. Like,
yeah,
it was cool. I mean, it was cool. It was good in my portfolio, but it was not what you think it would be. Like, it was. You had to follow a strict style guide and what they wanted and what the marketing team wanted for merchandise. It was just much different than what I expected.
Kind of a burst of the bubble, then.
Yeah, it actually was. It was. I spent 3 years there doing it, but yeah, it did burst the bubble for sure.
I gotcha. Yeah, I get that. Sometimes I hype stuff up in my head, or I have a certain expectation. I was like, man, this is definitely not what I was getting excited for.
I thought I was getting into the Lucasfilm side of things, and it ended up being Disney, whatever they wanted, kind of thing. And I don't know, it just wasn't what I expected.
Damn. Is that the third floor, Eric?
Yeah.
Nice. Third floor and then a roof. That's going to be a pretty decent size. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, when it's done, it'll be about. There's a little tower on top, so it'll be probably like that tall, like about it'll be maybe like half a story taller than the pub.
Okay. So, when you say little tower on top, like a radio tower or apartment?
No, it's kind of like a glass dome kind of thing.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I should go look at the blue brick stuff, but I know what's going to happen, and I don't want to be ordering nothing unless it's that governor stuff now, I think.
I'm the same way. I'll end up going down a blue bricks rabbit hole really quick. I'll end up going down a modular blue bricks rabbit hole.
Yeah, but
well, I don't mind getting the modulars and stuff, but want to wait until next time. Like Eric says, if I'm going to pay that $40 again, I'm going to make sure it's going to be another decent order where I'm getting everything planned out instead of going back a week later for it.
Bricklock, how fast do they retire those sets? Like, if I were to get into it now, could I buy the old ones? Or?
If they sell, like, there are certain sets that I think will be around for a long, long time. It just depends on how they sell and whatnot. Really, there's not really a timetable.
Well, you know how Lego has a timetable. Like Lego has they retire, and then
I think as long as it's moving product there, they'll keep it as long as people want to buy it. So, I mean,
because if I go into that rabbit hole, I'm going to end up buying a bunch of. I'm going to be like, dude, every old set I can find, I'm going to buy. So,
yeah. But it's basically 2 for 1 though. It's like if you were to buy like this pub and this gym, it would be the cost of like one Lego.
Yeah, one modular. Yeah, well, that's what I mean. That's why I'll end up buying a lot. Is that little lane on the left that you're building? Is it like a pool lane, or what is that supposed to be?
Where this?
Yeah, right where your finger.
Oh,
is.
that's just a staircase rail.
Oh, all right.
For the previous floor.
Right, yeah, I get it. Cool.
Yeah, this is going to be a little balcony, and then there's going to be some more workout equipment here.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm just going to grab a drink here.
Right on, cheers.
They're fun. I mean, I like city stuff, and Lego doesn't do a lot of city stuff. That's like not at least
fully fleshed out. Yeah, no, I get it. I'm the same way. I like the fully detailed buildings.
Like they really think about AFOLs, when it comes to like their designing.
That's the thing with Lego. The city stuff is it's aimed at children. It is. I mean, city people don't like to hear that, but it's the goddamn truth. It's aimed.
I don't mind if they do like some kiddie sets for city, but they should do at least one a year that's in the city line that's like very well fleshed out. Like it could be. It doesn't have to be all of them, but like they should do one high quality set at least.
Yeah. They consider that their modulars though, so it's like they're not going to do it. But I agree. I totally agree, dude. Like they should do it, but they don't. That's what city sets to me are always like half-ass built, but it's for kids, so I get it. It's not going to have a full backside. It's not going to be fully fleshed out with all the interior details I want. So it is what it is.
Can only hope. Can only hope. Cheers moments. I don't know if you caught this earlier, but always more than welcome, man. If you see guests on the panel, usually I got the chat. I mean, the link stuck in the chat somewhere. So definitely, if you want on, scroll back and always welcome. Okay, more parts being put away. Trips back and forth. I should almost move these shelves over there and the parts behind me. Save me getting up, sitting down, getting up, sitting down.
The next module that comes out is a physical therapy office
for Blue Bricks.
Yeah, it's really cool looking. It's not a huge building. It's probably only going to be like $80, but it's cool.
Yeah, but $80 compared to a Lego modular, it's still probably the size of an actual Lego modular.
Well, it's a 32 by 32, but it's like kind of like more like a 2.5 story.
Because that hospital is huge, bro. That's
I know. It's pretty gnarly. It's definitely something I wish Lego would have even contemplated.
Yeah, they have so it's so much like dude, it's so political there. Like and I worked there years ago, but there's so many budgets. As a creative person there's budgets and there's other account or brand managers putting their opinions in there and like analytics and all that crap. So I get why Lego is the way it is, but
That's why loving Lego hurts.
Well, I mean, look at how long it took them to do. So they did the fire station. Which how many fire stations do they release a year in general? Like 500. And then one of the earlier modulars is the fire brigade. But then how long did it take them to come up with a police station? Which is what surprised me the most. I figured a fire station would have been out like 8 years ago.
The crazy thing is the designers, they pitch it, man. The designers are pushing for all this creative stuff, and it's just so hard to get it to go through upper management, man, because they have business agendas, and so it's just that's why I tell people are like, why'd you leave Lego? I was like, because that is why I left Lego.
Well, when it goes through upper management, they got their business agendas. Upper management thinks that a bust is going to sell better than some of the stuff that we talk about. Like,
yeah, they don't listen to the creatives. They do. The creatives are only there to be creative. The creatives have no say in the business side of it, which is messed up, but that's the way it is. Like,
yeah, I mean, if you come in on Saturday, that'd be great.
Yeah, exactly.
So then the business side of it is just out of touch then, and they don't care to get into touch.
Yeah, the creatives there, they just want you to be creative at what they say you want you to be creative about. That's it. You don't have any other say. So, and that's how it is in most companies, to be honest. But
yeah,
they have they run analytics. They have a whole accounting side that like they kind of dictate. You get a brief. This is what you're gonna make. This is how you're gonna make it, and that's it. You have no say. So you have total say when it comes to how you make that concept. Like the designers can make it however they want within the brief, but you're not allowed to basically pitch ideas. And that's just the way it is.
You want to know what I was just seeing and I was thinking of, City? Those hearts. What about gold hearts? Would you have a use for those? A gold heart tile instead of the red ones. Do those fit into any Zelda builds?
No, usually they're only red. Like that's why I had a problem finding the damn red ones, man. I thought with dots, I was like, dots have to have red tiles, and I was shocked. They only had pink.
Yeah, I'm looking at a pink one now. Yeah,
they didn't make red ones. The only red ones they made was for the Wizard of Oz. I think it was the Tin Man. He had the Scarecrow maybe. One of the Wizard of Oz guys. And when I contacted Lego about it, they're like, just erase it off. That's what they said. They said to me, like, erase it off. So
they would even sell you some.
I got a couple, like 3 that were like Kubrick that I had to buy at eBay from someone who worked there in Mexico. But yeah, no, the other ones I had to erase it off.
That's funny.
I just can't believe they came out with dots. I can't believe they didn't make dots with red hearts. Like that makes no. Especially they made like dots Valentine's Day packs.
Yeah,
you don't red hearts. Like what the heart is usually red. Like so it is what it is. But that baffled me, bro. Because especially for a Nintendo game, red heart.
I'm going to be running multiple diagnostics tests throughout the day. I'll probably end up doing over 100.
Why? What's going on?
Because we're just dropping in and dropping out.
Ah. So your new router has some bugs to work out.
Yeah, as always.
Here's my my cup of parts I got from the Lego store. They had a bunch of these windscreens.
Oh, nice.
Nice skylights.
Yeah, those are great for skylights, dude.
They had a lot of gold parts. So like here's that decorative 1x1
score.
It's a 1x1 modified bricks with the flowish extension.
They had the little curly gold.
Those are the pieces I refer to as the pearly gates.
And then they had little stars in gold. And then I got some arches.
Nice. That's a cool color.
And then they had a bunch of these, so I got some snowflakes.
Oh yeah, I love those. I have only a couple of those from Frozen.
And then, oh, they had these guys too in gold. It was the little
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Nice
yeah.
round edge there. That's a good one.
I love those.
So I got a bunch of that stuff. So that's a pretty decent little pick. So,
What do you do with all your parts, Eric? Do you got like a good sorting system and drawers and stuff, or how do you keep all your parts? Seems like a decent amount of them.
yeah, I've got a solution system.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the cheapest. It's the cheapest, smartest way. That definitely is the cheapest, smartest way.
That was a sponsor right there. Sorry.
Oh man, no problem.
Dude, I showed this last week, which is weird, but dude, this little Mack truck dog, I didn't even know it existed. I think I showed this last week.
Oh yeah.
This
I remember you showing me that one.
Yeah, it's
like
so
Chihuahua
rad,
or
dude.
something.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I found it randomly in my collection. I don't even know what set it came from, but it is so cool. It's just
Legit Lego?
Yeah, it's real Lego, bro. It has
Was that in Ninjago City?
it's a Technic part of the end, which is weird.
Oh,
It's probably an expensive damn piece.
I think it came from like a tow truck or something like that. But like, I wish they made it in chrome. That would be sick. But the second I saw it, I was like, where the hell did this come from? But I looked it up. It's real Lego. Like, I don't know how I got it. Maybe it's in bulk, but it's really cool.
Oh, that looks good. Kevin, looks like a nice fresh cup of coffee there. That's what I'm going to go for.
Looks like there's less than 5 minutes to go.
You betcha.
Peanut butter
We're
cookie as well.
Almost 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Which is all right. I mean, it's sad. It's sad, but it's all right because I'm starving.
I think it was like
I'm going to go copy Kevin and get a snack.
I think it was Brickable Cow that told me that he's like, dude, I think that comes from a tow truck. Someone on Cliff or Yeti stream told me what it was. Like,
I still want to get him a Bulls jersey with like Brickable Cow on the back on the
yeah, with Moo.
number 69.
Yeah,
Brickable Cow.
His bearded dragons, though, he always says he doesn't know the sex of them. Dude, I can tell the sex of a bearded dragon when it's 3 months old. So if you need some help, Brickable Cow, I will sex your dragons. You can easily tell if they're male or female when they're young, dude. You just have to have an eye for it.
The experience, I guess.
Dude, I used to, I played with venomous snakes half my life, so I can tell. Trust me, I can tell. Glue the snake, dude. You have to pop their hemipenes. Snakes have 2 penises. Most people don't know that, but yeah, snakes they call them hemipenes. They have 2 dicks. Like, you have to take the vent of the snake and like push it out with your thumb, and then 2 dicks pop out. If 2 dicks pop out, it's male. If the dicks don't pop out, it's a girl. But bearded dragons are easier because you can just flip it over and you can just tell at the vent of the bearded dragon if it's male or female at 3 months old.
Okay, yeah.
Did we say hello to Cliff, Papa, and Moments?
We sure did.
Mm-hmm.
I hope so, or else I'm losing it.
I spent years though before Lego conventions were even a thing. I went to reptile conventions. Dude, I know when it comes to reptiles, I can sex them, which is strange, but I can.
I think that's when one of the times he popped out, Mayo, is they popped in while your internet crapped out on you. Okay, we can go with all the minifigure accessories. That can go in with the doors. There's a bunch of lavender pieces over there, so we won't sort that yet. This is going to be all cleaned up by tomorrow morning, I swear.
Dude, I thought some people were strange at Lego conventions, dude. Reptile conventions, that took the cake. Some of those people were insane. I would go to some of those conventions, just like, damn, man, what cave did you crawl out of?
Like they're just oddball people, or are they just that serious about their hobby or love of reptiles?
It's a mix of both. It's a mix of
Okay.
both. So it's just like, damn, dude. Like,
Just try to paint the picture.
most of them are very intelligent people, though. They know their shit, but it's a definitely like an experience, that's for sure.
Here's another part that I'm happy I got to a bunch of.
I seen those too. I scored a bunch of those. Those are awesome. Those are awesome.
I'm a sucker for translucent parts, man. I love them.
Yeah. Well, I got these two.
All the chains.
Gold chains, yeah. Those are rare, actually. Well, not rare, but you don't see them often.
I got like half a cup of them. So.
The last good part I seen that I scored was the light gray Nectar Light Fields. I was pretty stoked about those.
Yeah, those were hard to find. Actually, I needed them for a mock, and I had to buy the 3-in-1 castle to get them because I couldn't find them on Bricklink.
Ooh, pricey.
I don't even need like a dozen. I didn't need that many, so I bought like 3 of those 3-in-1 castles, which was good. The parts in that set were pretty good, so I just did it.
So the Golden Bulldog comes from the Mac Anthem Lego set, retailed at $229 Canadian.
Yeah, I was wondering where it came from. I don't know how I got it.
Nice. I like the research. I'm
pretty sure the Brickable Cow said it. He's like, it's from like a tow truck set. So is that a tow truck set?
Yeah, I'm trying to find like a half decent picture here. I can just kind of put towards the camera. Oh,
I honestly don't know how I got it. When I found it, I was like, dude, this is a rad part.
Carry.
Oh, well, solo layout this real quick. Okay.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
That.
It makes total sense. It's like a Mack truck. It makes sense.
Gotcha. I know what set that is. Yeah.
I wish they made it in silver. The chromed out one would be so cool. But I'm glad I have the one I have. So.
And now you know. Set number 42078.
So it's still for sale. You're saying if it retails?
Well, it says the Canadian retail price, but I don't know if they're still selling it. I'm trying to find it.
It's probably retired. I would guess it's retired.
I think that's a little older, yeah.
Brickable Cow, though, he knew right off the bat. He's like, oh, it's from a tow truck set. Like, he knows his vehicles usually. So.
Yeah, there's a couple of those Technic sets over the years that look good. I wouldn't mind getting them, but I don't know. That's just a whole nother.
Sometimes you just gotta draw the line. You just can't,
Yeah. You
just gotta
a rabbit hole.
I just don't know how I got it because I don't own that set. So somehow it ended up in my collection. Maybe bulk. I have no idea. But when I saw it, I was like, dude, is this a real Lego piece? And I looked it up and I was like, yes, it is.
If I did technically, I'd have to stick to just.
I'm just gonna say goodbye now. I'm just gonna say goodbye now because my internet's being a pain.
That's all right, Mail. It's probably about that time where I say goodbye.
See you, man.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say goodbye, guys. See
Cheers,
you next time.
And hopefully you get that worked out. That being said, I think I'm gonna peace out as well. I appreciate everyone coming to hang out. It's been one epic streaming weekend, I must say. These weekends pop up every once in a while, but it's been fun. Gonna grab something to eat, get an hour or two of sleep, and then I'm gonna tune into that Twitter there, Twitter, and check out Brick Scene.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely check it out too. Hopefully, he sends me a link.
Nice. Kevin, this is a first. Much appreciated. Thanks for jumping on, especially when you're working on an epic set like the Ewok Village.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. I'd see you on Twitter, but I don't do Twitter or TikTok.
There you go. I don't do TikTok. I hear you on that.
Eric, Instagram and a little bit of Facebook and YouTube now.
Nice. So can we find, like, do you do videos and stuff on YouTube? Can people come check out a channel or?
Yeah, this channel right here, the Hobby Hooligan, and I have the Instagram at officially KRC.
Beauty. You guys heard it. That's where you go. Eric, appreciate it coming on after you went and hung out with the family on little vacation day in St. Louis.
Yeah, no problem. No worries.
Enticing us all. You're winning people over with that blue bricks. One stud or one set at a time.
Well, I'm gonna keep buying them because they're fun. So
yeah, they look awesome. I love them.
Yeah. Cheers, Sidious. Much appreciated. Always good to hang out with you. Great conversation. And sure, we'll see you maybe later tonight. If not, depends, I guess, how late we stay up on Good Morning Brick World.
Well, that'll be tomorrow morning. But yeah, you're right. It depends if I don't sleep.
Yeah. Awesome. And everyone in chat, Cliff, congratulations. Richard, on the way. Much appreciated. Moments of the magic. I'm going to forget someone. Contra. Awesome. Rich popping in here. Brick Scene. Cheese on top. We got Dusty Bricks. Mikey J. Steve. Beetlejace. SD. Awesome. I want to say that's the same as Sam I Am. Different on Instagram, but I'm lining them up.
I think it's San Diego.
Yeah.
I think it's San Diego Brick Server. It's like,
oh yeah.
Is it the same as Sam I Am on Instagram?
No, the SD Bricks in it.
Yeah, SD.
Oh, I don't know.
I'll have to look into that. Right on, Brickmania, Camberlaya. Man, it was busy. Awesome. Well, you guys all have a great night. Hopefully tomorrow at Saturday Shenanigans is, next week, Saturday Shenanigans, we get a little bit more building going on and no sorting. Take care, have fun, stay safe.
Later, guys.
Peace.